To give a couple shout outs. First to Welcome to the Realms of Lore, a channel dedicated to fantasy role-playing games where we can let our imaginations run free. I would like to give a couple shout outs. First to Fantasy Grounds for the amazing interface which makes this all possible. You can find them at fantasygrounds.com. Secondly, to Sirenscape for their amazing atmosphere and music. You can add these sounds and more to your game when you download the Sirenscape desktop or mobile app. The app is free and comes with 20 sound sets which are included to get you started. You don't even need to register. So stop on over at Sirenscape.com to find out more. Thanks again, and we'll be starting up soon. There we go. Last episode, our fearless adventurers decided to make their way to the Cave of the Dead. On their way to the Dead, it was a rainy, stormy day. It took about 2 to 3 hours of hiking to cover about 2 miles of terrain. Diana discovered a trail that looked quite well traveled, with branches coming onto it from multiple directions as you got closer and closer to the caves. You eventually arrived into a clearing, and give me a second here so I can pull up an image. Oh, where is that one I'm looking for? Nope. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I don't know where I put it. Of course not.
I like your background, Rat.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah. Is that from like 1939 Dracula? Is that like the actual?
I have no idea, man.
That legitimately looks like the old like Universal effects there.
Yeah, with the back going in.
Yeah, I'm gonna look that up later. That's interesting.
And so this is the cave that the trail led to. So after much consternation and argument, you all decided to venture forth into the said cave. Once inside the cave area, there was a pair of doors that were ajar. In that entry area to the cave, you discover that there were at least 2 ogre corpses, as well as what appeared to be a couple adventurers that looked as if they had gotten their asses handed to them quite severely before they died upon exiting.
Should have been our
Number
1 hit.
None of them had any equipment like weapons or backpacks on them, which was strikingly kind of odd. Throwing fear aside, though, brave Talon decided to approach the door. Dinky, with his sunrod, steps up behind in order to shed some light, but mysteriously, that sunrod just couldn't penetrate too far into the darkness, nowhere near as what he was quite used to. Caution to the wind, Talon decides to step further in and notices that around her, as Dinky steps in the doorway to shed a little more light, that there's at least 2 or 3 zombies heading her way. Talon, lacking any either sensibilities, maybe just a lack of fear in and of itself, but I'd say probably more of the former than the latter, finds herself surrounded eventually by at least 5 zombies at this point. Striking and being successful and not getting hit very often, she just decides that, hey, we're going to stand ground here. Dinky, firing his crossbow, does some damage, takes some out. Diana decides to bravely, or perhaps foolishly as well, step into the fracas. Diana gets her ass handed to her a couple times. Decides, hey, you know what? Fuck it, I'm running. Runs a little bit, but then realizes that wait, Talon's not not moving. And Talon's starting to get her ass whooped. So bravely, Dionea comes back in to play some well-placed heals. In the meantime, we have Nylane in the back, quite wisely, staying close to the door and just taking shots with her bow. As often as she can, at a seemingly endless supply of zombies that keep coming in. As you all take one down, another one seems to fill its place. Footsteps surround the entire area, and you have no clue how many more there will be. Fade, being the caster, decides, at first, we're going to take it easy and just toss a few magic missiles out there, just to feel the ground, don't really know what's in here, so I'm going to try and be a little conservative. So takes a couple out with some magic missiles, and eventually it gets to the point he's like, there's so many surrounding Dinky, and because Dinky at this point has decided to step into combat. Oh yeah, that was the fun part. He has the sneak on this one and gets the jump on it, goes to get that sneak attack into the back of it, and lo and behold, one of the miniature skulls that hangs from one of the totems in there, he steps on and slips, completely missing his target, almost falling upon his face. Fade, seeing this, decides it's time to step up and do some serious damage, and decides to lay out a burning hands, taking out 4 of the zombies.
You forgot the part where I laugh.
Oh no, you were crying. You were like, "Let's get out of here! What the fuck are you doing?"
He was saving our ass. Like, Fade fucked up some undead for us.
I'm glad.
Or else
It
I
even gets
would not
better.
have been able to escape.
So a pathway is cleared.
I feel like it's not the right. We're going in through the front door, and we should be going in through the back door.
Everything seems like it's like there's less and less, and then, to the party's delight, a smile broke out so wide across Talon's face when
I was so thrilled.
2 more ghouls step up into the fray.
Yeah.
All the while, you hear clawing and clacking along the walls, echoing throughout the cave. Now, mind you, forgetting names, Nylane, her first shot of her bow missed target. And it took a second or two before you could hear it hit the opposite side of the wall, giving you a kind of a good idea of how big this cave is likely. That being said, the party decides wisely to make a hasty retreat. Nylane stands guard at the door, prepared to drag Talon out if she falls. Eventually, Talon does manage to get out, and the whole party makes it outside with no pursuer. At that point in time, it was maybe 1 o'clock in the afternoon, you would guess. Still raining, not very inclement weather. In fact, it started storming even more. At that, Dionea decides that we're going to get a little bit of a gap between us and this place and find some safe refuge. Once established, Dionea, by the luck of the deity or the old ones, or perhaps just GM negligence, has earthly essence, and mysteriously it actually affected and healed the whole party, applying the benefits to them.
Incredible.
And that puts you at your camp at about 8 p.m. on this fine rainy day.
Where is the camp in location to the into the mouth of the cave?
That's a really good question. I'm glad you asked.
Yeah, I think we said away.
Yeah,
Away.
I would say that's probably a good idea.
And wherever it ends up being, I'm pretty sure Talon sat down and has not moved because
Yeah.
I'm hurting.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you got ripped up.
I got clawed by a whole bunch of ghouls. I got hit by a bunch of zombies.
Yeah.
You traveled probably about 1.5 miles, almost 2 miles to the southwest in order to find a nice, safe, calm place. Well, calm being a very relative term for the storm that's going on around. But a place that was good security, capable of being more easily defended than the Goblin Pass that the party had decided to encamp out on the previous night. It seemed that in this direction, Diana decided not to follow the game trail or the dead trail, and kind of broke away until Diana felt that, I said Diana and Elaine jointly felt that there weren't very many tracks that were heading towards the cave. So at this point, about where the dragon token is where you all are currently situated. Far enough away from a stream so as to not be interrupted or, well, for obvious reasons, everything needs water. So creatures like to go to water. So you stay far enough away from the stream and off of game trails or trails of any sort. You can be relatively certain and secure that you likely won't be bothered through the evening. And at that, Diana, you cast, I forget what spell for the camp?
Safe ground.
Safe ground.
It's how I essentially kind of found the camp. Locate a relatively safe and secure campsite. With a successful wisdom check, which I think we did, I'm able to commune with the world around me and find the most advantageous area to set up a camp. So essentially like a hollow with water or a hill in the swamp. It doesn't keep creatures from finding the camp, but it just locates an area that is best suited to the environment.
Perfect. I love how they say it won't keep creatures from finding the camp. Just to make sure that you have to worry a little bit.
Yeah.
And can't blame the DM when a random encounter happens. Says, but this... Yeah, it does say
But
that.
this spell...
Let's make sure.
Is the overland map, just from to help my wife out here, is that the wilderness map?
Yeah, I just reshared it to everybody. I do have to leave here in 50 minutes to pick up my daughter, and it's about 10 minutes, so we'll take a 10-minute break in about 50 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to set an alarm so that I don't get in super trouble.
Absolutely.
The Find My iPhone apps will be going off again, like last time.
Yep. Yep.
So it looks like I burned through a lot of my spells. That's good.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure Fade said like, I'm running low on spells. We have to go now, and that's when like Talon was finally like, okay, let's go. Like finally retreat. Yeah.
I only have Ray of Enfeeblement, and charm person. I left my cantrips. I'm gonna do what Dionea does, Priceless does, and I leave my level 0 kind of to where I can, pick and
Manipulate it.
choose as I need them. Take like an
Mhm.
hour or two. But the other ones I know, utility-wise or combat-wise, I know, especially with this group, I know we're gonna need them. So
Especially with this group.
I know we're gonna need 'em.
Wow.
Yeah,
You need a lot of high damage, very explosive spells for this
that's
group.
that's what I've picked. That's exactly what I've picked. I need to actually find some, because he's a wizard. I can't just go and pick a loadout. I have to find,
I like a book.
or a scroll, and then I have to actually, memorize it, describe it. There's a chance that is there a chance of failure with this?
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
assuming so.
Yep.
Yeah.
So think
Mm.
first edition,
Yeah.
because a lot of this, and that's kind of what made me realize what Gygax was saying when I was looking at the experience for how monster experiences, and it's done the 1E way, where you have a base and then it's per hit points that they have. You get another amount of experience for each hit point that they have, and then for skills they get, there's the whole tally mechanism that's almost lift and shift from 1E straight over.
I know a little bit about it, and I know it was heavily derivative of AD&D, but in some things it's a progression, simplification, like the
Yep.
like armor being higher equal better, things like that. Everything higher better target
Yeah.
number. I'm not quite too sure how the siege mechanic works yet. Is that kind of like DC?
It is. It would be the same thing as so challenge level is what it's called here. But so the way it works is you have your primes, and those will be the ones that you have in what color on your character sheet? Red.
Red.
Yes, the ones that you have red on your character sheet would be your primes, and those start with a base challenge level of 12. If it's not prime, then it's a base challenge level of 18.
I see.
Then
And you start
let's just say,
subtracting.
for example, if you're going to make something's got to make a saving throw against one of your spells, it's going to, well, let's just say you're making a saving throw against something that's intelligence based. So for you, it'd be the challenge level, so that's 12, because your prime is intelligence. If the caster was casting on you and they were a level 5 caster, then that would add 5, so then you'd need to be to 17.
Okay. And what does the modifiers do?
The
for
modifiers are your level plus the bonus. So for you, what is your intelligence bonus?
3, so that would be 8.
So
'Cause I'm
you would
level
add an
5.
8 to whatever
Yeah.
you roll. Meaning
Okay,
that you'd
that's
need to
pretty
roll
simple.
a 9 or better. Yep,
Yeah,
it is.
I
It's
like it.
really simple.
I like the, I think, not to sidetrack, but I think there's something really elegant about the challenge rating being the actual ability score. That's one thing I thought of all the other things that were made simpler and improved upon as far as the rules go.
Yeah.
I've always thought that was so elegant that the actual challenge rating is the ability score itself, and you have to get under that number. To me, that's awesome. It's like two things rolled into one. You don't need to figure any target challenge number out. It's just your ability score is the target number. I just thought that was elegant, simple. But
one other thing that I got to add to the challenge thing. So if your character doesn't, like, let's say you're trying to sneak.
Yeah.
And so sneak is a dexterity based or move silently. That's a dexterity based skill.
Yeah.
A rogue is always going to do better than any other class that doesn't inherently have the sneak ability.
Yeah.
Let's say you're going to try and pick a lock. You can't actually try to pick a lock unless you have the ability to lock pick.
Yeah. I mean,
Um,
that's normal, right? That's always been that way. Yeah.
Don't Rangers have like move silently and stuff like that?
They do.
Yeah, he's talking about like things that are specific to like that
To a
require
class.
some type of
Yeah.
training or specialization, which is lockpicking is definitely a niche.
Yeah, yeah.
But move silently, anybody can try that. I mean, rogues and rangers are definitely going to get an advantage to that, an innate
Yes.
advantage.
And
Do
only
they have assassin
rogues.
in CNC? Is there?
Yes.
Did they? They do.
Yes.
Okay, that's a 1E class. I wouldn't mind rolling one of those eventually. Yeah, I'll
If you
try
go
that.
look at classes,
Doesn't even show that, does it?
yep. Arcane Thief, Archer, Assassin, Barbarian,
Arcane.
Bard.
Like an
I
arcane
said
trick-
you can't have that.
Arcane tricksterish, you mean?
Yeah.
You're
But,
thinking, Steven, you're
Yeah.
thinking back to 5e.
Oh man. Okay.
You're getting confused.
Oh. I like
Or-
completely like blinded by it. I'm like, I can't look at that.
Laura bought
almost anything in here. Well, see, a lot of this is from the Adventurer's Backpack, and so some of them, you know, would involve a conversation before we allowed the class into the game. If it fits, then we'd use it.
Okay, so is that book loaded?
Yeah.
Or do I need?
It should be automatically.
I see
loaded
it.
for you.
Okay, so though that's kind of like it's an expansion book,
Mhm.
pretty much.
Yeah.
It's a player's handbook. Okay, so
Yeah.
additional classes, but the base classes we got barbarian, bard, cleric, druid, fighter, illusionist. That's interesting. That's separate. That's like 1E. Knight,
Yep.
monk. That's 1E. Paladin, ranger, rogue, wizard, assassin. That's 1E. Okay. Let me look at this other book and see what they got. Anyway, don't let me detract you.
Okay. So, what is everybody doing before I start rolling wandering monster checks? Out of
Well,
sheer boredom.
Well, considering that we're you said a mile and a half southeast of the cave mouth.
I would be
Yeah.
patching myself.
Mile and a half to 2 miles.
I would ask Dianea, particularly Dianea, and I'd also ask the ranger Nylane if they know of another way in, perhaps a back door into this cave. Is there another entrance less notable than marching up like idiots through the front door? And
Nylane would say,
I know Scoot, you could help them out a little bit. Yeah, that would be my question directed.
I could help them out a little bit.
Yeah, if they know something about it that they don't know.
I could prompt their memory.
Yeah, that's what I'm referring to.
Yeah. If there's something that their memory needs prompting on, I will definitely
Yeah,
prompt.
that's all I'm saying.
I mean, is
Yep.
Nylane familiar with this area?
Not at all.
Okay. But we could certainly scout it in the morning. You said it was 8.
Dianea is not that familiar with the area either because, as part of their sect, they were really instructed to stay clear of the foulness.
But now they're instructing her to confront the foulness.
Yes, the imbalance has
Well-
become too great.
Okay, that makes sense.
Do you remember that other spot we came across when we were chasing that goblin
Uh-huh.
that looked very avoided and looked very...
Open hole into the groundish.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
that might be another way in.
Yeah, we didn't even search. Yeah.
That sounds. Oh, are you talking about the old stone structure that when we chased up the goblin up
Yes.
the hill, and then the goblins ran past it. They avoided it
Correct.
like the plague,
Mhm.
and we didn't go. But how far away was that from here?
That was probably about 4 miles from where you are currently, about 6 miles at least.
Quite a
But
distance away.
it was at least close to 4 miles away from the cave.
It's quite a backtrack. But it definitely piqued my interest. But talking about 6 miles of tunnel to get back to where we are here, if we can get back to. Maybe we should scout. Well, first of all, without question, everybody needs to get patched up. So
Yeah, I'm not moving for a bit.
yeah, but
Now,
Remember we
Diane,
set up
did you apply
camp, yeah.
poultice? I don't remember.
I didn't have any. That's why all I could do was earthly essence.
Yeah.
Oh, and the last thing I forgot is that your body count was 17 zombies and 2 ghouls.
Oh my god.
And there was
That's-
more stuff coming, for sure.
yeah, I mean we're walking in through the front door of the Cave of the Dead like we own the
We
joint, and
fucked
just
things up, and
We
there were
did.
so many more things to get fucked up.
of course it's gonna be
Dianea, you also imparted some information to the party that you knew that
About
The
the
cave
builder.
itself.
Yeah.
Yes. Do you remember that information?
I don't.
Dianea remembers it as if it was a couple hours ago. So essentially, okay, a cleric of Agama was building a temple.
Ochma.
What is
Like a
it?
hawker. Ochma.
Agama.
Ochma.
So yeah, a cleric was building a temple to not only Agama, but himself as well.
Yes.
But a paladin came along and slayed the cleric, and the magical energies he had dispersed to create undead to help him build the cleric were left fettered. So they've been running rampant without anyone to control them, and that's why this place is as crazy as it is.
He was using the undead to build this temple, and now it's become kind of a gathering, like a locus point for any undead in the area.
Wait, so he had undead minions like constructing the place, and now they're just running amok without any guidance, like robots without a central computer, just roaming around?
Yeah.
Wait, no, the cleric of Agama
Yes.
was in Talon's brother's party. It was a cleric to Orcus, I believe.
Orcus, yes.
Yeah, Asgaroth
Mhm.
built
And
a temple
that brought up
to worship himself.
Which
That
we
brought up
believe
Talon.
Orcus is in Rapanathok.
Upon a thought.
Rapanathok.
Rapanathuk.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So mega. Okay. Gigantic dungeon.
That is the entrance to hell, apparently.
Yeah. Well, you guys.
And we're gonna have to swim. Apparently.
Yeah.
To get
So
To swim to get there?
to the entrance. The entrance to
Really?
hell lies deep in a maze complex. It can be found only by swimming through a pool of water.
interesting.
Wow.
And
would
while
we
we're
all
on
have
that-
heard of Rapanathuk?
Fade no. It was Dianea who had the disbelief. So let me get from both Fade and Nylane some wisdom rolls.
Okay.
Okay.
This is actually really good timing.
roll from the plus or from the bonus column, Tweety.
Oh yeah.
It's not like, yeah. I don't know why they did it that way, but that's the way it's done.
Bear with me a minute here.
Can you actually double click that? You can. Okay. Ignore that last one. That was just.
Yeah.
I think we need to like go past the cave a little bit and scout around. Like, I don't know, your guess is as good as mine, but maybe behind it and scout for like a quarter mile. Scout around.
So
There could certainly be a different entrance to this cave.
Fade, roll me two D100, and Elaine, I want 4 D100 from 4 separate. Okay, 2 separate D100s from Fade, and 4 separate ones from Elaine.
Okay.
Okay. First, I have to figure out how to do a D100.
It's the far right. How do you make your rolls when you have it on? What's the control key to roll in the public?
Well, I don't know. You mean to switch between private and public?
Well, to switch between tower and non-tower. If I wanted to roll some dice so you can see
I don't know. I wish I did, because I don't like drag and drop anything. So you figure that out. Let me know.
I thought that there was a hotkey. Hey,
If
somebody else has blood dice too.
If there is, I'd love to know about it. You said 2, right?
2 from Fade.
Okay.
Okay, so hold tight.
I'm still trying to figure out how to do the D100.
So the bottom right one, just the bottom right one, all you got to do is left click and hold it down and drag it into the tower.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a die 10, but the far right version of the die 10 is die percentile, so one of them is going to be the 10s and one of them is going to be the 1. You could technically do it with the third from the left.
Okay.
You know, but they give it to you shorthand right there.
So, Fade.
Forget.
Yeah.
When you hear about Rapanathuk, the first thing that comes to your mind is Rapanathuk. No one ever gets out of that place alive. But you also remember hearing a rumor of a benevolent old wizard who lived near that temple of Orcus. He reportedly offers refuge to those who kill the servants of the evil one.
So basically free room and board and service for people that want to camp out and go dungeon diving and go in, kill some stuff, come back out.
Yep. 3 more of those.
Okay.
And you're getting more because, well, you just are. Wow.
Where is Rapanathuk?
Bear with me.
From here.
So, Elaine, in your travels, and being that you came most recently from Teller Brindle, you'd know that, well, Talon would explain that it's across Amron Estuary, and supposedly it's somewhere in the forest, somewhere near the Forest of Hope. You recall that you heard somewhere that on the 4th level there are no monsters, but wondrous amounts of gems. You also have heard that outlaws sometimes hazard the dangers of the wilderness seeking refuge from the law. And it's said that some have banded together in that area by Zelker's Ferry in order to start their own community.
Okay.
You've also heard rumor of a druid that is said to live within the Forest of Hope, but she is hostile to anyone who invades its bowers, not being invited. And then you heard like just another weird rumor of that area being that there's a goblin city entrance which lies unguarded, and the goblins allow free trade with anyone who visits them.
That's interesting.
Okay. Some good tidbits of information there.
Now, this would be party already known information, so
Mhm. That's great. How many leagues is it away? I mean, or distance away from here?
second.
Leagues. Christ's sake.
This is the general information that Dinky and Talon would convey to you as to any rumors that they've gathered and information that they've gathered since first hearing of Rapanathuk. Some of this information was from Jimmy Dean, some has been gleaned along the travel from Rambalo to Endhome. But this would be the best summarization of it all.
Okay, thank you.
Your best guess, what is the scale? Is it 50? Yeah. You guess at least somewhere between 300 and 400 miles from here.
Okay. Well, some good information. Is all the information that conveyed, like, in this couple paragraphs, everything that we've learned, like, now and...
Oh, wow. Why did I type it twice? Did that go out twice?
Yeah, it's fine. I copied it into a note.
Oh. Gotcha. I was like, what the heck? Yeah, so that's everything that has been cobbled together, minus the new rumors.
Uh-huh. Well,
Dinky, you never shared your rumors.
What rumors? Yeah. Let's see. Let me think. Look at my notes real quick. Do I have any rumors? Look at this.
I copied all of that into a note inside of notes, and I made it public for the entire party.
Let's see if this
Is it called
works.
Rapanific?
Yes.
Yeah.
There's the rest of the rumors. That would include the ones that you learned about as well, Dinky.
Okay, I'm gonna put that in these notes for us. All right, guys.
And no one gets out of that place alive is one that you knew, Dinky. So
Yeah.
when
Yeah.
Fade says that one, you're like, hey.
Well, I'm about that word. Everybody dies in there. There you go. It's a bad place. Don't want to go there, but they have really good loot. So let's do it. There you go.
Okay, I'm gonna clean this up, and then I'm sure we'll make our way there, Dinky, in due time.
Well, yeah, I have some monies. I'll get some money, go do good, you know.
And an
Pretty awesome.
entrance to hell, no less.
Potatoes, tomatoes, whatever it is, you know, it's gonna be okay.
I'm sure we'll make it out alive.
There's no way you're going to be able to drag all the treasure out of there, Dinky.
Or love finds a way.
Won't stop him from trying.
Did
It
you say
never
love
happened.
finds a way?
Yes, he
I said,
did. Yes, he did.
I thought he said life, like
I said life.
yeah,
My God,
like
what's the
Jurassic
word?
Park,
I heard
exactly.
love.
That's exactly
like
what
Dr.
it was.
Malcolm.
That's
Yeah, he
right.
was-
She
he
got
was-
it. She
He
got
was
it.
quoting Dr. Malcolm, for
There
sure.
you go. My God. Maybe I'll hear
The
that.
classic.
That's right.
Adding these new rumors to the rumors list.
I added them to the note. Are you doing it too?
No, I have a world builder item object for
Okay.
this.
Yeah, that's good.
I think you guys should have access. No, you wouldn't. Never
Nope.
mind.
We don't get that crap, man.
But we do have the really nice notes, which is
Yeah.
the next best thing.
Yeah, it's actually part of the whole package, right? Yeah,
Yep.
it is. So
Yep.
it is, yes, indeed. Okay, so here
There's
you
like
go.
the
Here are the
ghetto-
official rumors.
There's like the ghetto notes,
Mhm.
which is the non-extension version, and then there's the one that you have with the world builder.
Yeah, this one's a hidden one that I have, so you're
Mhm.
right.
Spencer, are you going to add that to the notes?
What?
The one that Scoot just added more.
I added all the rumors now that collected. Oh, and Dianea.
Yeah, I'm
me
gonna
a
add
wisdom
this.
as
I'm
well.
gonna put this at the top. Actually, this is the best one yet.
Yeah, this has all of them so far, except for Dianea's now.
There's more. Okay, you guys. This is public, so
Dianea, give me a
free,
wisdom.
feel
Give
free
you
to
a
go
wisdom?
in there and edit.
Okay.
Say something wise.
Mhm.
Roll wisdom.
I was about to say, the man who lives.
Oh.
You were really gonna say something.
I was literally thinking, like, what's wise?
I
So
cannot
drop
play a
me
wise character.
2d100s.
2d100s. Wait, why do I? Okay, here we go.
No.
No.
But that's okay because I can parse that.
Oh, okay. It was a 50 and a 70.
Yeah. A 100 and a 57. It'll say, if you look at it, what the two dice were.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
100?
that's what I
Wow.
rolled.
Very
There goes my good roll for the night. So, yeah, no.
Always. Never fails. Always the first roll.
All my heals are gonna be 1s and 2s then?
They sure are.
No.
Look forward. In the words of Yoshi P, look forward to it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And here you go.
More?
And the other bit of information is that your sect would not be too concerned with that because it doesn't fall within your region.
Mm-hmm.
Druids all have regions that they operate out of.
Hmm.
Which is why that druid rumor that Nylane got was good.
Yeah.
Is this last one a part of... I'm trying to jot everything down. Is this last block of text more that I should add to Rapanathuk without reading
That's
it?
what Dianea would parlay to you all.
Mm-hmm.
What she knows of.
All right, I'm going to add this at the bottom.
One hot sticky summer.
It's like the beginning of a cheap romance novel.
Exactly.
Misery's Child. Misery's Return.
Misery rises again.
Misery Rises Again.
Misery under
Fucking
covers.
movie, man. That book, dude. God.
Is that really a book?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know.
Yeah, it's about
It
Stephen.
was a book before it was a movie. Yeah.
It's about him
Oh,
kicking
the
his
Stephen
addiction.
King.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's about him kicking his cocaine and pill addiction and alcohol. It's literally what it's about. It's
So there we go. Those are
brutal.
all the rumors that we have.
Yeah,
It's
I got 'em
Okay.
all
collective party information. Now that you all have had a chance to calm down and sit around the campfire and talk of fun tales of the crazy world that you know it to be.
Is this already added into the notes?
Yeah, I've added it, and then in fact, I'm gonna clean it up later in like Word.
Okay,
But
good.
if
So
you
I don't
look
need
in
to write it
Rapid-
down.
Yeah, go into Rapanathuk under Notes. You'll see owner Spencer G to the right. That's the one. So Rapanathuk. And you should be able to edit it with this extension. So if there's something you want to add to it, or by all means,
Okay.
try opening it up, and
Yep, it's there. I see it.
awesome.
So I'm moving on. I don't need to write it down. Perfect.
Okay, so it's late. It's like 8 or 9 at night. Is that what the time is, Scoot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're hurting, or some people are hurt. At least Talon is hurting, right?
Talon and I are pretty fucked up.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, we are very hurt.
And just so everybody knows, there's a pronunciation guide for all of these words, and this is the entry for Rapan Athuk or Rapan Athuk.
Yeah, we were hurting more. But surprisingly, yeah, we were hurting more. We got healed before this.
Yeah.
What was I at? I was at.
I think we were both like 2 HP from death's door. So
I was 30 something out of 39. I think I was like 32 out of 39.
I think we were both in the 30s.
You had 5 hit points left when you stepped out of there.
Oh wow.
I did?
Yes.
Or she. Oh, okay.
Talon, you had, I think, 5 hit points left.
That sounds about right.
That's.
I think I was at like 29 or 30 or something, because I remember thinking like, if I get hit for 7 damage again, because everything kept hitting me for 7.
Yeah.
A lucky number, man.
Yeah, well, normally.
That was a lucky number.
Not last time.
Not last weekend.
It was not lucky.
You lived, didn't you? I mean, you're a glass is half empty type of guy, huh? You
Barely. Barely lived.
Look, I'm just happy there's water. That's where I'm at.
Well, yeah, I'll do what I can. I'll do what I can to help make camp if they want to mend, help mend and
I mean, I'm pretty sure Talon's flopped onto the ground just like.
Yeah, you don't need to do shit. Fade will pick up the slack for sure.
And my lane too. It's set up camp. Are we like beneath trees or where?
Yeah.
Yes.
The landscape
You're in a wooded sheltery area. Let's see if I can.
You don't need to wooded shelter, peaceful glade. Well, hopefully peaceful glade.
With it storming, I would think we'd probably be under some sort of like cliff overhang.
Yeah. It's raining. I'm sorry if I missed that.
It's storming.
It's
been raining for like.
Yeah, I can hear it.
A couple days now.
Yeah.
This fucking shit is all.
It's rain season.
Makes it harder to track, unless it's muddy footprints. But if it's raining really hard, then
yeah. Mhm. Yeah, it's not easy. Gonna like a broom to the footprints.
Well, what do you guys think about the plan for tomorrow? Like, let's get some rest and try again tomorrow with the cave. You guys want to go back in there?
They probably got a bunch of jewels or something. There's all kinds of dead bodies, so they gotta have stuff on them.
Yeah, Dinky, you're going first this time, right?
No, first they gotta send in the cannon for them. Yeah, okay, I'll go in.
My 2 cents is to try to recon at least like a quarter mile.
We gotta figure something out, because that first room with the darkness, whatever was going on with that, and then with the never-ending zombies, I don't know.
Maybe they have a zombie machine.
Yeah, I don't know if like I could do that again.
That's why I'm saying we need to. We're trying to go in through the front door of this place. That obviously wasn't. I mean, It could be anything, right? It could just be that it's loaded with hordes of undead. It could be some type of, like, they literally could be piling out of a dimension door for all we know. Some type
Well,
of
they've been
shit.
gathering. They've all been coming here for how long?
Yeah.
You know, across who knows
Yeah, they've been like,
how
they've just been
far.
congregating here. Yeah.
So
they're stupid though, right? I mean, these are stupid undead.
yeah, but
you
there
guys
were
encountered.
ghouls too. And ghouls
Yeah.
might not be like extremely intelligent, but they're not zombie dumb.
I forgot about the ghouls. Yeah.
Yeah, there were multiple ghouls. And
That's a
who
problem.
knows what wave after ghouls is gonna come? If it's gonna be undead trolls.
Ghouls can
We
be
fought
a
one of
serious
those and it fucked
problem.
us up.
Yeah, ghouls can be a serious problem with disease. Do we have cure disease? Do we have the ability to cure disease? I should ask.
We do, actually.
Thankfully.
Okay,
yes.
thank God
Oh,
for
good.
that, because ghasts and ghouls are just, you don't want to get bit or raked by one of those
Oh
things.
yeah, there's probably ghasts in there too, because we fought one of those out here. So
Well,
So-
I
I
thought
don't
it
think we
might
should
be.
go in there.
I thought
What do
it
you
might
think,
be
Lana?
best if we took a day off to tend to ourselves.
I think I
I would-
need to.
I would say that'd be wise.
I don't know if I have much of a choice. I think I need to take some time to heal before doing that again.
It would allow
Yeah.
me to reconvene my energies and help give succor.
Which, yeah, I need you at your best so that I can try to live.
Fade's looking pretty tired, and he agrees.
Oh yeah, Fade like exploded at the end of
Yeah,
that to
he's
get us out of
fucking,
there.
yeah, he had enough.
So yeah, he's probably drained.
It could also provide an opportunity for us to explore the area, get more an idea of our surroundings. Any
Instead of just rushing in.
Yes, any potential alternative entrances.
I
Yeah,
think
do
that's
feel like
wise.
around here.
I would
I think
absolutely
that's a
agree.
great idea.
You got a ranger
Yep,
and a thief
yep,
Hmm.
and a druid.
yep.
Mhm.
I'm gonna just sit here. you guys go be sneaky.
All right,
I'll watch
Akeen,
camp.
my vote is on the recon. I mean,
Oh yeah,
well, I
I
agree.
think
I
we're
agree.
all.
A 24-hour resting period, and
Mhm.
definitely try to find somewhere that we're not going to get waylaid and interrupted. Make our way back early in the morning, the following day, and then do some reconnaissance. Try to get, stay within like a quarter mile of the entrance, but like try to get, go past it. Look for any openings in the.
I mean, it looks like boulders kind of piled up around a mouth. So you think there's possibility in the back that there's some gaps in those boulders.
Yeah, or something past it. There's like another set of rocks past it with the same thing. There's got to be a back door. I feel like we
Yeah.
just like walk right into the front door, and
Yeah,
it
so
didn't work out.
everyone was like, "Oh, we can't have the squishy guy go in and be sneaky because if he gets hit, he'll die." So we put me in charge of going
Uh-huh.
forward, which was the biggest mistake because I just go.
And
And make lots of noise.
make noise.
And I
At
even
that
said,
point.
I was like, I'm a clank my whole way through here, and we said, "Yep, that's what we're doing."
It's like echoing inside the cave, like all the clinking.
Yep, and I'm just going through, just yep. Here we go.
We
Oh my
we also had a bright light that
Oh.
they could focus on. So.
Oh, it just gets. Is there anything else anyone wants to tell me? Did you have a cowbell or like a bullhorn when you
Say,
went in there?
did we have a drum, Dinky? Were you practicing the flute or something
Or
at that
bard.
time?
I
Or
can do that.
you're chanting, you're very loud chanting. You could practice that while we were going
Got
in.
raw meat on you. Got like beef
idea.
jerky on you for all the undead.
Fat bacon.
bacon.
You did have bacon.
Oh
No,
my god, do you
actually,
really
you
have
didn't have
bacon on
bacon.
you, Dinky?
No.
Yeah, yeah.
You
No.
all ate it.
Oh, wait, it
yeah.
No,
disappeared. That's
you
right.
ate
It
it.
disappeared.
You ate it.
It disappeared. My bacon.
The goblin ate it. That
No,
yeah.
no.
No,
So
you guys ate it.
You all ate it. Dinky.
Not me and
yes,
Dinky.
I
Yeah,
forgot about that.
I didn't eat it.
Dinky woke up and found bacon and eggs
Yep.
on one of the rocks and decided to cook it up.
Oh,
Talon did not eat any of it, but Dinky
Nope.
did. And
yep.
did Diana?
Nope.
Nope.
Didn't
Because
trust
me and
it.
Diana
wait,
were
wait.
like, all right.
Where'd you get
Fade
that from?
and Nylane did eat it.
Yep.
Wait,
It was
back up.
tasty.
You woke up and you found bacon.
And there's just bacon.
There's bacon and
Yeah.
eggs sitting on a
Bacon
rock,
and eggs.
and you
Uncooked.
guys just ate it.
No, we got
No.
it.
Like
Cook
that
it
wasn't
No, you
strange
guys.
at all.
You guys just ate
No,
it.
you
Yeah.
guys.
The people that ate it ate. Yeah. So you didn't think that was strange that you just found eggs and bacon on a rock in the
Are
middle of
we-
nowhere.
Feeling sick at all?
No, and in fact,
Delicious.
in
Smells
fact,
good.
Fade,
Yeah.
you've had maybe better tasting bacon, but
Oh, yeah, you had some.
It
Wait,
took a
I
lot
ate
of-
some?
Yeah, yeah.
I
you
would.
had
Yes.
some.
I would.
You
Oh
did.
fuck
Yes.
no!
I
Fuck
think
no!
you
Fade
rolled.
wouldn't
at
have
this
eaten
point in
that.
time,
So
at this point in
Fade-
time, Fade was
Great
an
Nylane.
NPC.
con.
Fade
Mhm.
was
What?
an NPC, and so
Okay.
Fade made a roll,
Okay.
and Fade got the
Fade
roll.
partook of the bacon.
I
Fade
Basically.
no.
partook of the
no.
bacon,
Okay.
and it was actually really good.
It was good shit, man.
Nylane, you
Fade
partook
wouldn't
of
have
the
done
bacon
that.
as well.
Well,
Yes.
maybe you guys ate it before finding out that Dinky just found it because.
Right, you didn't know that at this point in
Okay.
time.
Well,
You did
then
not
in that
know.
case, it makes sense because Fade.
Yeah.
There's no way he would have eaten that. It's a
Talon
Fade
brand.
wakes up
literally
to
has-
Dinky cooking bacon, and Dinky's like, "Hey,
Okay,
bacon
that makes
and eggs."
sense. Okay.
And so
Talon
you two ate
literally
it.
has a history with not trusting food like random food that just appears because that has happened before.
I feel like somebody's
With
got
bad
like
results.
Have made food
an
not
imaginary
appear.
friend, or like not an imagine, but like a secret friend. That's like I just get this feeling. Got a feeling that there's something like that going on. I can hear you guys. I can hear you guys. I'll be right
Yeah.
back. I'm just gonna run and get a drink.
Talon has a feeling about that too.
Yeah, did Nylane ask Dinky, where'd you get this bacon? Or did she
Everybody
just
did.
eat?
I'll just pass some more.
Diana asked that question.
Yep.
Yeah,
Found
Talon
some.
was like, wait a
Where
minute.
Where'd you get this from?
I mean, why look a gift horse in the mouth? You know, you getting some bacon, getting some eggs. You know.
Even people that Talon now trusts, like now, they were like, it was Jimmy Dean, like did some magic shit with had like food come up, and Talon was like, because of a certain someone who offered some magical food or drinks or whatever.
Tea party.
It was a tea party,
Yeah,
yes, the
it was
magical
good
tea party
too.
that made Talon lose her fucking shit, like traumatized her.
That
Magical
actually-
tea
that
Just had a bad trip.
Okay, I got 5 minutes and then I have to go.
All right.
Okay.
So I got
That'll be
5
a good
minutes.
time for me to feed the cats because they were starting to bug me.
The other thing with the cave that Nylane, you would have noticed, Fade would have noticed as well, was some ominous totems that were like 6-foot tall wooden spikes adorned with 5 or 6 shrunken heads tethered to the posts by their hair. And across the floor in front of you, you saw like discarded belongings of perhaps explorers, maybe.
That's just all types of bad.
And when you guys went into the cave, like the light that was in the entrance area, as soon as you passed the doorway, its area of coverage, like legitimately, you would guess was like reduced by at least half of what it was able to penetrate.
It's magical light.
Let's not
So-
gloss over. Let's not gloss over the shrunken head business here. I mean,
Yeah, that's terrifying.
that's just
What?
that is
He
some
wanted to keep them.
fucked up
He wanted
shit.
to keep them things.
Yeah, that didn't affect
bet he-
Colin
yeah.
or Dinky because Dinky likes to
Yeah.
collect that shit.
Dinky, honest question: are you a serial killer by any chance?
Not at all.
He likes
Not
to
that
make
I know
friends
of.
with them, though.
Yeah. No, I don't know.
He
Don't
likes
know
to
about
try to
that.
steal their invisible heads.
This
As
is like
well.
getting.
Yep.
This is leaning into Dahmer-esque slightly. but Dahmer-esque.
Does Dinky still have his head collection, or did that get left back in
God.
Endhome?
Well, the problem was that we used to keep it in the wagon, and the wagon started to smell a little bit. You know.
Wait, your head collection isn't skulls. It's like literally like rotted, fleshy
Yeah,
heads.
some of them. Some of
Have you ever seen the black bag?
them.
Spencer, have you seen the black bag?
The black bag.
The Western?
No.
It's a guy in a Western who carries around this bag of nobody knows what's in it, but it stinks to high heaven. Eventually, it's revealed that it's a bunch of heads of bounties that he's collected because it's
Oh, that's
easier
cool.
to carry the head than
Yeah.
the whole body.
Yeah. Where?
Wasn't
What
that how
Western
it
was?
started? We
Wow.
needed a head for something. Oh, we needed a head of
We
one of the
collected
people
heads.
from the four corners,
Yeah.
and so he just started collecting heads.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's kind of epic, actually.
Yeah.
Heads
I
for
forgot
Dinky.
that's how that started.
That's funny.
That's hilarious.
Flowers for Algernon. Heads for Dinky.
Yep.
That's like his memoirs. Heads
I will
for
be
Dinky.
back in about 10 minutes or so.
All right.
Yeah. You take your time. man.
Okay. I'm gonna keep the cats now. That'll be
Yeah, they're. I
good.
have a
They're all
lurker.
over the place.
Somebody's lurking in here with me.
Isn't that how serial killers start? Is they kill one person and they're like, "Oh, that felt good," and they just keep going and going and going.
Yeah, pretty much.
Mean. You should
Pretty
have
much.
seen
Actually,
how
it
we were
usually starts with
murdering
animal
those people,
torture.
Too.
This is
I think
true.
we're
Yeah.
torturing the animals. So.
We didn't kill the dog. No, we did not.
I feel
kill
like-
the,
I feel like
the
they should
dog.
just-
No, we did kill a dog. Didn't
I
we?
feel like people like that should just be
Yeah, I think he killed the dog.
immediately euthanized. Like,
Yeah.
you see your
Well,
kid
it
doing
was a
that, and
guard
it's like,
dog.
Yeah.
We had to
It
kill
was a
the
dog
guard
that was
dog.
trying to attack us.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
a guard dog.
Dinky put
But
it
then-
down.
But then we made the guy call off the other dog or the other two dogs or something like that. Okay. We
So-
only killed the one that we had to.
guys, when you guys were on the subject of the cave, what else did you guys see in that? Did you see any like portal or gate or
We
you
saw nothing.
Nothing.
We-
Apparently,
It
it was so dark in there that there was an enemy fighting Talon, and I went to go around to like get back
Ran
attacks
into
and
it?
stuff.
Yeah.
They were like, "We can't see you anymore" on the map. I was like, "Oh,
On the other side of the monster, because Dinky was our light and he was still at the door and we were further in.
Effectively,
And-
okay, so it wasn't a darkness spell or magical darkness.
was a darkness
literally
spell.
Oh, it was.
No, it was
Yeah,
because the torch did not go as far as it
didn't
should. It went
penetrate the
about-
light.
It went
Okay.
about half
Shrunk.
as far as it should.
All right, so you
Yeah.
guys proceeded in. Dinky was at the door, and you overestimated the volume of light, and then wound up, and you were like,
Well,
"Why?"
it was one of those like I move inside, and then Scoot started rolling things.
mhm."
rolling things?
And-
Yeah,
And then there
Yeah.
was a sound effect that I was like, "That's an enemy."
Oh,
yeah.
That's
and we
another
just kept
one.
hearing enemies spawn. Just kept hearing it.
And I'm like,
scratching on the walls.
"These sounds are bad for us, guys."
Yeah, he's got it when it hits the chat or when he's adding an effect, you know, to the
Mhm.
that's what's
when
going on.
when
That's
he's
exactly
adding
what it
one.
was. I
Yeah,
think
when
it's
I would mute that. Yeah.
it's either when
Yeah.
he's adding one or like how it makes a noise when it's our turn to let us
Yeah.
know it's time to go.
Yeah.
I think it might have been something like that too.
I think he left
Yeah.
it on just to intimidate us for that one battle.
I think he left it on so we knew that was the wrong way to get inside.
I was about to say, so that we knew every time that we heard that, you should retreat.
Go
You should
away.
retreat.
A lot of-
You
There's
should
more.
retreat. We didn't listen for a long time.
Even though we knew what it was.
No, I'm liking CNC. I like it. I think it's a good system.
I have to read more on it.
A, D, and D, 3E is the way.
The only thing that drives me crazy is some of these damn spells.
Are
Well,
so specific.
They're
So,
so specific.
What other RPGs have you guys played?
I have done Pathfinder 1E,
Mm-hmm.
D&D 5E, and Vampire, both 20th anniversary and 5E.
I've only done 5E. I mean, like, I've read 3E and, like, a little bit of
3,
4E,
not 4. 3?
Yeah.
3.
Yeah, 3.
Okay.
And I read a little bit of 4, but I was always told not to. So I stopped. But I only have played 5.
Yeah, I mean 5.
And like I've read Savage World because I was supposed to start a game with that, and that never
kind
happened.
of a cool system. I've never played it, but I like pulp stuff, so I thought that was really cool because that's what that's just full pulp. I read, or I played in one Call of Cthulhu game, which is, I didn't know how old that was.
I've always wanted to play a Call of Cthulhu game.
Yeah, I'll run one day. I'll run it.
That seems interesting to me. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll run.
I love Call of Cthulhu stuff so much.
Yeah, I'm a huge Robert E. Howard and Lovecraft and all that. I love that stuff. But I'll run a Call of Cthulhu for you guys one time. It's a good system. It's not hard to learn. It's not as simple as 5e, but I mean, you could sit down and play it. You don't even need
I definitely don't know the rules well enough. Like I've listened to a podcast and stuff, and I know like the gist of like
you don't need
not
to
investigate things.
Yeah, you don't need to know them. It's not like that. It's more of it's more narrative driven play, and with a lot of percentile rolls. And you don't level up per se as you increase in ability. So there's not like you don't become like a level 2 enforcer. I mean, there is expansion books, like there's Pulp Cthulhu, which adds like archetypes, like Indiana Jones.
I think that's what I had listened to because I think they moved into that. I don't know if that's how they started, but by the end of the podcast, like they had kind of like job classes. I guess it was like an archetype, and like one of them went fucking nuts.
You can use. There's like the scientists, like all the pulp era like archetypes. Think of it like Xanathar's Guide, for 5e or whatever. It's a expansion to like the core rules that adds like archetypes. Like the base rules don't have that. You literally just build out your characters from like a series of like 100 skills, and then like when you I'm trying to remember how it works, but you don't level up so much as like when you use your skills, the more you use them, the more chance you have of them to get better. And then once you use a skill, I think at the end of the session, it's like, okay, you used that skill, you can actually roll to see if that skill increases. There's a chance that it actually increases or just stays the same. And the higher your skill is, the less chance that you have of it increasing. And that's how you level up. It's like your skills just get better. I played Alien RPG. That was fun. That's like
Alien the movie?
Yeah. Like Prometheus, Covenant, Alien, all that. I played that.
Wait, so you're the alien?
No, you play as just a bunch of different archetypes, like the pilot, like the pilot, the marine, the mechanic, the prisoner, the kid, like, yeah, and that one's pretty, like, it's an easy system. It's like a die 6 based system with like push rolls and everything, but it's very, they call it this, there's a cinematic mode and a campaign mode. The cinematic mode is the one that where all the modules are based on, and it's literally meant to be set down and played in like 3 or 4 hours all the way through, like a movie. And you are guaranteed not everybody's walking away from the table alive. It's an alien movie, right? It's like,
Yeah,
when I
like
played it,
everyone's supposed to die.
yeah, when I played it, my mechanic got killed in the air shaft. Like, I was trying to fix air scrubbers, the air filtration unit. I got wiped out in there, and I had a flamethrower, and it was the one we were playing, the Chariot of the Gods, was a lot like Prometheus. They had found that chemical agent that like changes DNA. So the crew of the ship, they were all starting to change, right? And so like neomorphs and stuff. And I got ripped apart by one of those things. And then after I got killed there, I picked up the android, and then my android was like outside on the hull of the ship trying to fix like the antenna array, and there was a xenomorph on the hull of the ship in space. So I was getting ripped apart by that, and you have secret objectives that you're not supposed to tell the other players. And my android objective wasn't nefarious, surprisingly. It was like defend the crew at all costs. So what I did was I was getting ripped apart. I had my arm ripped off and all this stuff, but I was on a tether line, and the thing is stupid, right? So like I jumped back, cut the tether, and the thing jumped after me, and we just floated off into space. And that was the end of that. I killed both characters that I picked up died. And I was just, but it was fun, man. It was a really fun game. You play it like in just like it's like a 3-4 act session that goes on for like 3 to 4 hours from start to finish. If the guy that's running it is experienced with it, you could finish it. It's like a movie. But yeah, I think only one of their players survived the whole thing, or maybe two. No, only one survived.
Was it Ripley?
No, there wasn't a rip. No,
Okay.
It was one of the pilot. It was cool, man. I liked it. But you know, with this, and then speaking of 3E, 3E is like real. I like 3E. It was real crunchy. Lots of lots of math going on in that one. But seeing this is like a D&D. And going all the way back, because I got off topic, to what Priceless was saying about the spells. In the classic D&D stuff, not, you know, in the more modern games, everything has a purpose, right? Everything has a place. Everything is named. It's not like that in the classic ones, and some of the stuff is eccentric, right? It's like more for like role play value than it is for like a mechanical benefit. And not everything is created equally. Like, not every class is balanced. There is no balance in classic D&D. There is no balance. There is no system to scale encounters. You just, from experience, know if I throw this many people at this party, it's probably going to wipe them out. Like, there is no like CR rating or any of that shit. It was all just by, you know. And then sometimes there would be spells, and you'd be reading them and go, what the fuck? When would this ever come into play mechanically? Because especially if you come from like a modern RPG like standpoint.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's just the difference. You know, it's like I play in Scoots. We play I run a game, and then a 2E game, and Scoot runs one. And in that game, in Scoots, I play as a shaman, a barbarian shaman, and like more than half of that, he's a dream walker. That's the kit. More than half of the abilities are just pure roleplay abilities. Like, they don't give me, you know, like I can invade people's dreams. Like, when, you know, like it's cool, but I'm just saying, like, in modern D&D, and that's what I love about old D&D. In modern D&D, it's like everything has to be like, there's like a combat, you know, like everything in its place, and everything has to have like I can do something cool or flashy, and it's just
what
different.
Can you do? inside of other people's dreams? Are you just imposing yourself into the dream, or can
Yeah,
you
it's like
create
there's
things inside of
so
dreams?
like in 2E, like instead of how would be the in 5E? You know they have archetypes in 5E, like you would be like the arcane trickster and all that shit.
Yeah.
In 2E, it's called their kit, or 1E and
Mhm.
2E, they're called kits, and it's
Yeah.
basically like customizing it.
Mhm.
But with Dreamwalker, it's like very, very like it's almost caveman, like primitive, you know, like
Okay.
shamanistic. Like I can get into their dreams, read their dreams and their thoughts. I can give them nightmares. Like at higher levels, I can actually kill someone in their dreams. I can also connect to somebody like across like vast distances if I like focus for
So
like
here's
6
another
hours.
question: can you possibly keep them from sleeping?
That's a good question. I could give them bad dreams and wake them up and keep them horrified to be able to sleep. Yeah, I
Well,
could
that
do
means
that.
that you could essentially kill them because people die from
From
getting not
sleep
having.
deprivation,
Yes. Yes.
you have to be near them to do it. Um,
So if you're in their party, you can totally fuck them up. That's
yeah,
horrible.
if you're in the same party, I could definitely fuck with somebody.
That
Yes.
is horrible. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Yeah, and there's other shit that's like the
Yeah.
weapons. Well, for one, they shun magic. So a shaman is pulls from divine spells, but check this out. So I pull from divine spells, but I don't get any bonus spells from high wisdom. Like I put all this shit into wisdom because I knew it was divine spells, and in 2E you get bonus divine spells for high wisdom. I don't get that as a shaman. So that was the first thing.
Ugh.
I was like, fuck, I don't get like the extra 5 spells I would have gotten, you know, for level 1. That's number 1. Number 2, half the spheres, you know, because it's sphere based in 1E and 2E, like depending on your deity and what you worship, you're locked out of certain
Yeah.
divine spells. So a lot of the spheres I'm locked out of. Number 3, I can't turn undead. That I disagreed with because to me it's like shaman, you know, like it's sent, you know, like, but yeah, you can't turn undead. Um, but they can't, but they are tough. They get like barbarian level hit points, but I can't, but I don't wear armor, or I wear leather armor.
Yeah.
They shun magic. Anything magic, if I even sense that it's magical, they won't want it. They'll like give it away or leave it. So I have to role play that like he's just like he doesn't want it. Like
Man.
magic shit. Yeah.
So
And
weapons suck for you. So you
yeah,
can't get a
and
magic
then they
weapon.
can't. Oh, I do have a magic spear, but I just think it's finely balanced, right? It's not
Yeah.
obviously magic to me. It's just a nicely made spear. Um, what
Well, it's
else?
just +1 or +2. That's
Yeah,
probably just mean that it's just really well made. You don't
it's
have to
really well
like.
made. It could be
Yeah.
exactly in 1E that could
Yeah.
mean that it's an exceptional
Yeah.
weapon,
Yeah.
especially crap. But what else? He can't write, so well, can you read?
Can't
I'm
read
like
as
getting
a shaman.
confused. Yeah, I'm getting confused now between this and I've been running games. Um, I know he can't read the scrolls, so even if it's a divine scroll, I can't use it. Can't read it.
That sucks, man.
Yeah, I can't read it.
Yeah.
Um,
Can somebody read it for you? And
no,
no.
no.
Yeah.
Also another thing is when I go into and it was hard for me to role play because it seems easy on paper, but especially when you're playing a game like we're playing Keep on the Borderlands, it just doesn't fit. It's like a square peg in a round hole. A lot of the adventure is written around you dealing with the, you know, civilization at this keep. And this guy, you're supposed like the shaman, the barbarian archetype in AD&D is like full on like tribal barbarian, not like the barbarian in 5e where they're just like where they're kind of based around like Vikings, right? Like they're like,
Hmm.
you know, it's not like that. The barbarian in this version of the game is like almost like it's like wild, really wild, like um But you know, they were all over the place with that in AD&D. They had like 3 versions of the barbarian. Like this is from the Book of Barbarian. They have the Book of Barbarian, which has the barbarian fighter and the barbarian shaman. And then they made another book called Shaman, which is where they just basically redid that entire kit into a class, like into an actual class. And then they have a fighter kit that's the barbarian, which resembles like what the barbarian is in like 5e, where it's more of like a like a Viking style barbarian that we're used to saying, like northern men type barbarian archetype, and that's a fighter kit. There's so much shit. There's so much versatile stuff in there, but it was hard for me to roleplay that because I had to like you have to deal with civilization a lot in it, and you have to shun all magic, and so I had to be like no manners. Like,
well, you gotta think the shamans are like one with the elements and shit. So
yeah,
you could just use like rain and stuff on something's coming down rain.
I have a dream catcher, like and a
dreams.
talisman, and there was an opportunity in the game. I'm bummed I didn't get to use it because there was an opportunity for me to use the dream ability in the game. We needed to find out the true intentions of these priests, and we suspected they were full of shit. They claimed to be priests of Tritherion and Greyhawk, but we thought, they were definitely. We were leaning that they were priests of EUs in disguise, which is like super evil deity, right? Because a bunch of bad shit kept happening when these guys were around, and they were acting like they were holy men, but they had like a party house, and then so we broke into their house, and I was going to use the dream ability on them and like sneak in there and try to read their mind, but they were gone. But then when we searched upstairs, well, they had like they literally had a party pad, right, for like orgies, and we're like, these are priests of Tritherion. Like, it was like an opium den with like couches, and upstairs they had skulls of children. Like, they had they were like murdering people. Yeah. So, but it would have been a perfect opportunity, right? Like, if it like to use it, but I didn't get to use it. I would say that like the Barbarian, the complete Book of Barbarian, that's what it's from. I would say if you're gonna play one of those, like it definitely needs to be kind of tailored to the campaign. Like, I wrote the backstory, like where he was from, perfectly. He's like Plains. I almost run him. His name's Kawana, so I was thinking like the Apache Indians, right?
Yeah.
The Native Americans. That's because that's literally like, even the art in the book, that's what it looks like. Looks exactly like that. So it's really cool. It would be cool to play like a campaign with that where everything was like that, right? Like it was just ancient Greyhawk. Yeah, there's some areas that exactly. It's a cool book. You should look at it if you get a chance. They made a bunch of splat books in 1E or 2E. It's the brown ones, the complete player's book to thieves, complete player's book to wizard, all those. Laura has the bard one. The bard one's fucking hilarious, dude. They have so many interesting kits in there, like based on real life type bards, like the Skald, which is like a Viking style, like warrior poet, and then the Blade, which is like your typical like still acrobatic swordsman. And there's that. Laura, are you on?
Yeah, I'm on. I moved rooms because I think. Huh?
What's that one funny ass one that we were like it's like to troll the player, the Riddle Master?
Riddle Master.
Yeah,
my
Riddle Master.
God, dude, that shit is so epic. I want to roll one of those shit. That's a threat right there, and a promise. Scoot.
Yeah, I know. I saw your message.
I want one.
I've been trying to ignore it.
I want one so bad. The art the art of that shit too, like the stars and moons and like fucking.
Okay, so I am back. Are we
all right? Welcome back.
Good? Let's get this party started. So what has the party decided that its next level of progression will be?
Resting and exploring, I believe.
So you'll take the
Yeah.
evening to rest.
Concur.
Mhm.
And who's on third watch by chance? And what is that person's wisdom score?
Why do you keep asking about third watch?
No reason.
You have like a fascination with third watch, and I'm really, really concerned.
You're paranoid.
Yeah, that's probably paranoia.
With reason.
That's called scoot.
Oh, it's Talon.
PTSD.
Talon.
No,
Okay,
because
yeah.
because it's me, because I'm third watch.
And
And
11 is your wisdom. Perfect.
and I don't have a good wisdom. Like
Scoot's been known to create
why
post-traumatic
I'm not
stress syndrome in his players, so it's fine.
Talon knows.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure she does. She's probably been playing with you longer than I have, right, Scoot?
Indeed.
not long.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, we've been playing a year now.
Yeah, this is...
This is a great group. Great group.
Okay, so let's see what happens on first watch. How about that? Did Dianea do anything before settling in?
So I would have cast the spell to find the safe location to keep us sheltered from the elements and stuff.
Yep.
And then once we were here, I would have taken the hour and some change to get earthly essence, and then that's when I would have cast it to heal, which was somehow potently imbued. And that's all she would have been able to do.
So okay. No alarm clock tonight.
Oh, I think I took the alarm clock. Hold on. Let me double check.
You did?
I think I took that.
Wait, what? Really? You think? Did
That
you?
has become a staple. Please.
What?
I will ask for the alarm clock. Talon is not prepared to deal with shit.
So see what happened
See
was
what happened was
No!
she left one spell slot open depending on what we needed, and it was
We needed heals.
heal or alarm clock.
So our watch order. So Nylene, what watch are you taking? Because you don't have a watch chosen yet, and there's 4
where do I
watches
choose
through
a-
the night. So you could double up with someone, or just not say anything and.
Well, what is everybody else's watch? I'll take the first available watch slot.
Well, that would be watch
Fade.
1,
3.
and that would be with Fade.
Okay,
Okay.
I'll take that one.
So Fade and Nylane will have the first watch. What was the name of these woods again? Gosh, I'm just not remembering Penpree Forest for some reason.
Oh my lord.
I don't know if I like that sound I just heard. Who's in the kitchen? Okay.
I am.
I hear noise from the kitchen area and
Scoot's about to go fuck someone up.
dogs.
There's like a
Oh,
giant
dogs.
rat in there on the counter.
Oh,
Well, that would be a poodle.
The dogs are people there.
Yeah, 85 pounds each. Yeah, they're
Ooh.
they're some big boys. Gosh, I didn't even. I'm so like just behind the curve here. I didn't even like load up a camp map for you all. What am I doing?
I mean, you don't have to.
Oh, I know. I
You
really
can
don't.
just not throw
just-
anything at us tonight.
Uh,
Colin would love to sleep through the night.
I love to burn shit, so
She wants to sleep. She's tired.
I guess
and she
before we go to
hurts.
sleep, Diana will just emphasize like everyone be highly alert tonight since we don't have the added help.
yeah, absolutely.
Renee, am I allowed to drink a healing potion this time? Because you always tell me no.
How many do you have?
A lot.
A
We need to burn
lot.
through some of those.
Scoot doesn't want me to
Everything's
have
too
so
easy.
many. I have 8.
Oh,
Yeah, you
my
can have
God.
one. You can have one.
Okay. And so, like, I used to have a little spot to roll my healing, but I don't see that anymore.
Oh, you have potions? Well, let's take a look there real quick. It's your character sheet and your inventory, but it should be under. Where do they put them in this? Interesting.
I like this music, man.
Dude, you got so many rations. What on earth?
Anyone want to go spelunking?
let's do it.
Well, so like last time I went to buy rations, they had different types of rations, so I just bought everything that they had.
Seems sensible.
We have a lot of money. I want to buy things to be ready, so I buy food and healing potions.
I wasn't being a smartass. I think that's a good idea.
A lot more useful than a bag of heads.
Yeah, I would say that's probably yeah.
One of us out of the two of us, like,
Useful.
I've been around Dinky long enough that I know that one of us has to buy things that keeps us alive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I get
Sorry,
I get
Pinky.
your I
The
get
heads
your
are free.
No offense.
the heads free.
That's true.
Oh,
Good point.
And they have brought us nothing but problems. If nothing else, they bring us either nothing or they bring us problems.
So it's a
Maybe
net,
they'll come. Maybe they'll come in handy.
so it's a net negative.
They have
No.
maybe. I don't think they brought us money. Was it money that we got from
turned it-
killing the
that's
first guy?
We turn them in, and if they're on the let's call it, if we're
Wanted
supposed to wanted list, we get the money.
Maybe.
How many of those that we've killed have actually been on that list?
I'm gonna find this picture
Don't
just to
confuse
piss
me
you off,
with the
Scoot.
facts.
Because I
Maybe we
distinctly remember one of the heads that you took of that giant cockroach-looking thing that came out of the ground attracted more of those to us.
Oh,
That's
that's
true.
right.
That's true,
And then
yeah.
I remember that invisible head that you took from Jack Gortbo that started all of those shenanigans. So
How do
I
you even know
remember
about that? It's invisible.
because he
Oh
came
my
looking
God.
for it.
So,
Yeah.
did you take a potion? You drank a potion?
He wanted it
I
back.
can
Yeah, he
remove one
did.
from my inventory, but I would. If
Did you?
Yes. Well, I
So
haven't
roll
done it
one
yet.
die 8.
Oh my God.
If you're gonna drink a
Okay.
potion, roll 1 die 8.
Yes.
Oh. All right.
Yeah, you see now why I tell you don't drink those?
All right,
Tom's
guys.
gonna be like, these things
This
are
is-
shit. This is why. This
Wow.
is why she always tells me no.
Wow.
God.
They're not made with natural organic ingredients.
This is Don't you get like a +2 or something with that? Or that was with another thing?
That's 5e.
Oh, shit. Yeah, never mind.
And so,
But-
let's just have a little bit of a...
Oh, this image. All right, this is the image, guys. While we wait, here's the.
What is-
So
what is
the
that?
first one is the jongler, and then this one is the riddle master. That pretty much sums it up right there.
Oh my god, not the Riddle Master.
I love the
So
look of
Dinky-
horror on the fighter's face.
Mm-hmm.
The jongler.
Cool. Here's a lovely map.
I just can't look past the knapsack that looks more like a ball
I
sack.
know exact, dude. I was just gonna say that shit.
was
That's
my
hilarious.
initial
What am I
reaction.
That's
missing out?
exactly.
What
I know.
is
When I was
this
like,
that
what
we're
the fuck is he
looking at?
carrying? What is he carrying?
Because
I think that makes
What
it even
am I
better,
missing
man. That's
here?
just hilarious. Gotta love that
Mhm.
classic art, man.
Yes.
But in all seriousness, a lot of the classic art is like vastly superior to like what we have now. It's like the oil paintings and stuff is what I'm referring to.
Okay.
Ooh, I like our camp here. Cool.
I wish I could say the same, but I know what this means.
Oh, let me here. I'll remove this one potion that's all by itself.
Why don't you just combine them?
Because they had 2 different titles, and I just used one, so.
They were 2 different types? Okay.
Well, I don't know if there were 2 different types. It just one was potion of cure light wounds. It happened when we transferred over, and I just never messed
Yeah,
with it.
yeah.
I figured I would just use one of them.
Yeah.
How to get rid? Can I just?
Don't get rid of the one that's potion, because that's a potion you haven't identified, I think.
Unidentified.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. So let me get rid of those then. I didn't know.
Oh yeah, does anybody have identify? So we did find a ring.
And apparently a potion.
Not me.
Let me see what I'm gonna filter it by unidentified.
Unless it's a plant, I cannot identify it.
I have a vial of white powder, and apparently I have an unidentified cloak. I did not know I had this. This must have been one. UI is a little fucked up.
Okay, so where's... So Dinky, you're tuckered up into a tent, and Talon
Yep.
and Dynea as well, yes? Yes.
Oh
Sure.
yes, I would be sleeping. Well, I can.
So, Fade and Elaine, the 2 of you, I would say it's a peaceful, starry lit night, but then I'd be lying out my ass because it's just about as nasty can get. The wind is blowing, the rain almost horizontal. Elaine, you're quite used to this. In fact, you don't even seem to be phased by it, but Fade, you're not liking it at all. In fact, you're more than likely tucked up in your cloak, close to the fire, trying to keep as much cover as possible.
Am I? Just kidding.
I don't know, you tell me. What are you guys doing now?
Nylene
I
is
think
enjoying. She has her face to the rain, just opening her mouth and drinking the water as it rains horizontally into her mouth.
What time is it right now?
She's enjoying the weather.
It's about, you'd say about an hour and a half past sunset.
And and we have a fire going, but it's just pouring rain.
Well, you do have cover.
Okay. Yeah, I'm thumbing through. I'm thumbing through my spell book, and appear to be concentrating heavily on something, and I kind of look over and see the druid doing that, and just kind of smile to myself.
Ranger.
Ranger.
She a ranger.
Ranger, yeah, Ranger. And
How would Fade know, though? You know, they're all people of the woods.
yeah,
Doesn't.
Fate gets confused. You know, he sees another woodland type person. And he's checking his components. He's checking his bag that doesn't look suspiciously like a scrotum, like that image. So he's checking his sack, and yeah. What the fuck is that? What is that? Am I supposed to not see the spider that is on the right?
You're not supposed to see the spider that's on the right. Why are you?
I'm like
I
looking
see it too.
around.
Oh, I see it.
And then
I didn't see it.
I was
but
like,
then I saw it.
what the fuck is that shit? Okay.
Well, let's just cut to the chase on this one then.
Well, it
shit.
makes sense too, because Fade is not paying attention. He's supposed to be watched, but he's got his eye on the ranger, and he's kind of half-heartedly going over his notes and his components. He doesn't know jack shit.
Eileen is definitely on watch. She's looking around.
Good save.
Although I don't see it on the map like you guys
removed
do.
it.
Mhm,
Okay.
Gone now.
Well, we don't see it unless he says we see it.
Okay.
Why don't you give me a wisdom over there, Nylene?
Okay. Oops.
God. There you go.
Is that a fail?
Who knows?
I know.
I shared it. You rolled
I'm
a
like,
one.
I know.
Well, that's good.
Critical failure?
Mm-hmm.
I still do the lower.
Awesome.
I'm like, oh, cool. I got a great initiative. I rolled a 1. That's super fast. Dude, do they have speeds like in the DM guide, like as an optional rule or something? Like weapon speeds?
Yeah, you can.
Thing is they would need to be automated, you know, for it to be usable here. I would love to use that, but I love weapon speed mechanics.
Y'all about to get ate by spiders.
You're just dreaming away, man, right now.
I sure am. We're never even gonna know that you were taken.
Nope. I'm gonna sleep through the whole fucking night.
Let's be glasses half full here. Maybe you'll be able to track where we got carried away into a cave system, which the cave system opens up into the back door. You know?
With this rain?
All part of the master plan.
Yeah. Maybe it'll lead to Rapanathuk, even though that's 300 leagues away.
Yeah, and like a bay, like a whole bay.
can't believe they're gonna nuke our power tonight. Did you get that message, Scoot? If I get kicked, it's because they cut my power tonight.
Yeah, there's a
Power
planned 8-hour power outage at our house tonight.
Why?
Yeah, I saw that.
Wow.
All
They
right,
have to do
Dave,
like maintenance.
Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah.
Who?
Fade.
Okay.
This is just punishment for my Riddle Master comment. I know it.
I don't believe in punishment.
He believes in justice.
All of a sudden,
There's a
you feel like the sticky substance just like completely coats you and knocks you face forward. Nylane, you see this like coming from the south. You don't see exactly what spit forward this, but Fade falls flat-faced right in front of you, completely coated in some white sticky substance. Looks almost like a spider web.
Okay.
Wait, I yell out immediately, wake up, everyone, and I'm taking my short sword out to try
Throw me a die 10.
This one.
Third from the left.
Okay.
Okay, you are not surprised, and you're able to yell out and pull your sword. I need an initiative from you at this point. And you spy where this adversary came from.
Hmm.
Where's the fucking initiative on this? Oh, it's not weapon initiative, huh?
No.
That's why. There we go.
Well, you guys go. Go. Nope. No, it's not the time. And you did give me an initiative. Very good. So, Nylane, you're up.
All right.
Short sword in hand. Your options
I'd-
are to attack or free fade.
I'm gonna free fade.
You've already yelled, but we won't act on that yet.
Can I cut fade free?
You sure can.
Okay, that's what I'm
So
That's what I'm
gonna
doing.
need a strength check.
Okay.
It's a strength primary or secondary.
That's primary.
Okay, so you'll need to beat a 17. Oh, you just make it. Fade, you like... You're knocked forward, flat-faced into the ground. You kind of start to try and roll. And as you're rolling, you just see Nylane, like, almost like instantaneously, without any pause, immediately look, yell, and at the same time jump up towards you, unleashing her short sword and just slicing up this goo mess that's surrounded you, this webbing, freeing you.
Nice.
So, Dinky, Talon, and Dionea, from you all I need intelligence checks in the tower.
What?
Dianean. You immediately are like, you hear this and you're like, Talon is like snoring.
I was hurt. I'm tired.
Yeah, I don't blame her. Yeah, she got.
But you swear you like clearly, like no mistaking, hear almost word for word what Nylane shouts out.
Okay. Do we
And the
do
spider
anything now?
moves in.
Okay.
No.
All right. Let me make sure.
The spider moves in as if to snatch up its prey. To find
Surprise
that
round.
its prey has been released.
I didn't roll initiative. Was that
No initiative from you.
or surprise check? Because I just got nuked with the.
You got nuked.
Okay.
You had the wisdom check.
I see.
All right. Top of the round. Dinky, you're still asleep. Talon, you're still asleep. Dianea, Nylane, and Fade. Fade, you're laying on the ground. I need to know what you're planning on doing.
Well, I am gonna stand up, but it depends on whether or not I can do that quickly enough to start casting a spell.
No.
Okay, so I'm prone and I cannot cast this round.
What spell
yeah,
are you planning on casting, first off?
Well, I would. Well, actually, I haven't even rested yet, so I don't even have anything to cast.
Oh,
I could
shit.
Ray of Enfeeblement. Yeah, I don't even have anything. I am gonna stand up and try to retreat or withdraw.
Okay. Dianea?
Do I notice that Talon has not awoken?
Oh
with the
yeah,
rest
she's
of-
snoring.
Okay.
She's most definitely asleep.
Then I would take, I guess, my action to rouse her awake.
Okay, so the next round, Talon will be awake. So that leaves Nylane. What are you going to do this round?
I'd like to attack the spider with my short sword, but I think I'd like to. I'm kind of thinking of like dropping and rolling next to the log so that I kind of can jab up at it when it comes over the log.
Okay, I like it. I like it.
And I have a little bit of cover from the edge of the log.
Yeah. So everybody that has a... So Dianea, give me an initiative. Nylane and Fade as well.
What the hell?
Dinky, you're still sleeping.
Yeah, I'm still sleeping. Joking about taking some stupid person's money.
My
Dianea,
intelligence score is so bad.
you just do everything you can, and Talon, you're like shaken awake and like seeing Dianea like shaking you.
Come on, we have problems.
Shit. Fuck. Again? Again? Okay.
Always.
Okay.
Can I just,
I'll grab my sword and shield. Not
has
my
this
arm.
happened in the, this is first watch. I'm sorry, my brain is like, I haven't had a chance to recover anything yet, have I?
No.
Mm-mm.
No, you have not.
Thank God we blew the wad.
That's right.
Fucking A,
We
dude.
had to.
It's fine.
Well,
I have rave enfeeblement.
I would not be here.
I can rave enfeeblement and I can get creative with a few things.
The spider bites at you, Fade,
oh no.
and nails you.
Oh,
Oh, shit.
You're on the ground and you squirm enough away that it only gets a nick, but it still smarts. Got enough that... There he is.
Quite the icon.
I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. That's remain, correct?
I'm dying.
Yeah.
Just
Hold on 1 second.
Okay, so we need to figure out if that spell I cast that affected all of us that shouldn't have gives us the secondary benefits, because if so, then you get a +1 to your save.
okay. And I don't know why it's single click for that and double for the other. But I rolled a pretty good on the first one, but anything helps. Last thing you want to do is get hit with poison.
Well, lucky for you, I was prepared for the cave, so I just happened to have detect poison on me. So I can at least... Yeah, I only detect.
Yeah.
I don't think I even have a spell that stops poison. I have one that
What level
slows
are
it.
you?
5.
Yeah.
I have
Slow is
delay
good.
poison.
That's yeah. Yeah, poison's nasty. And so's disease.
Alright. Did you
I don't
give
know
me a
why.
save? Oh.
Yeah,
Give
I
me
did.
2 of them.
Yeah, because it's for whatever reason
Double
single
click.
click and double click on the other one.
So
Single
do
click here.
the secondary effects of earthly essence still apply to everybody?
Yes.
Since okay.
And those are?
That everyone gets a +1 to their saves and rolls and stuff. There was one kind of save it didn't work on, though. I need to check. So pretty much as long as we stay in the area where I cast it, the region as it called itself, a +1 bonus to any non-combat related reaction to the natural environment. Okay, so maybe not that then.
+1 against an avalanche.
Yeah, I was like, well,
or like poison oak.
would
or like-
poison be
or-
combat related necessarily?
No.
This is a combat related poison.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. But if it was like walking through the jungle and saving versus like a poisonous plant, would it apply?
Yes.
That's a cool spell.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, as that nick hits, like, you just feel this burning sensation. Like a severe burn. Fade.
Okay. I thought I rolled pretty good, but apparently not.
Diana's gonna have her work cut out for her tomorrow.
Let us make a effect for this. And let us make that only visible to me. Okay. And that is the end of that turn. Talon, you have been awoken. Not much you can do, though, but gather your bearings.
I mean, yeah, I guess get up
Grab for your
and
sword.
grab my sword and shield. And yeah, get ready to, I guess, run.
Nylane.
Oh, okay, so
You
I'm
see
gonna
the
move.
spider just bite into Fade. Give me a dexterity, first off.
Okay. Dexterity.
Beautiful. So I'm going to give you, because you're going for the underbelly on it, I'm going to give you a +4 on it due to the weakness of that area to your attack. You have managed to successfully tumble towards that log and then maneuver yourself into a position to be able to strike underneath and up into the body of this giant spider.
Hmm.
So click the +4 on the attack.
Okay. I've done that.
Target that
Targeting.
spider and make that attack.
Okay.
You nail
Nice
it.
hit, babe.
Oh yeah. The underbelly attack worked.
Yeah. Did.
And I'm
Wow.
going to give you a +4 on the damage as well for that.
Sweet.
Because it is a sensitive area of the creature. Nice, so that's a 10-point hit to this.
So
It lets out a shriek of pain as you drive your sword up into it. That puts it at the end of the round.
I don't get to react.
You?
Yeah.
Wait, did it skip you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do, actually.
Okay.
I skipped you on accident. I thought I was ending turn for Nylane.
No, it's fine.
My
gosh.
bad.
So-
My bad. My bad.
You're fine, man.
I'm pulling what you do sometimes is just clicking it.
Yeah, happens. A lot to manage. Yeah, so I said I was retreating or withdrawing, and I'm trying to remember the exact technical name for that in here.
Fighting withdrawal.
It's
Yeah.
withdrawal.
Tab.
Why am I not seeing it under combat maneuvers? Or am I just getting
It's
tired?
not in the table. You have to scroll further down.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting. That they
Thank you, because I would have been doing the same thing.
All right, so without looking up the specifics, that just means I can move away without provoking an attack of opportunity at like 1/3 my movement, something like that. Okay, what I'm gonna do is, and it will be well within 1/3. I'm gonna get on the other side of the campfire over by Talon.
Okay.
And why can't I move my token, man? I got it selected, natural selection. There we go. Okay.
A lot stacked there.
There.
So we're by Dinky.
That's by me.
No, I wasn't done. You clicked it before I was done.
Oh, well, let's get you back there. Okay, go ahead. Remember, 15 feet is half your movement.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna go right here. And that'll end my turn. I'll end it.
Thank you. Okay, intentions.
I'm gonna try to
Same.
cast Ray of Enfeeblement.
I'm going to try to hit whatever is causing problems with the club.
I'd like to move up and stab the spider.
Very good.
Nylene's going to shift slightly to kind of throw him off. because he probably knows where that short sword came from. So I'm gonna move a little bit down the log and
Okay.
stab up again.
Okay.
Diggy's gonna try and still think about his dream, and he's probably getting close to that purse. And
I want Dinky first off to give me another intelligence check.
Oh, well, Dinky's pretty dumb, so
But
I got negatives here.
Oh.
well, you did pretty good.
Oh,
You like you hear like this commotion going on, and you heard maybe it was Fade yelling out "ouch" as the burn hit his leg.
Oh man! Just when I was just about to pick the purse, so wake me up the wrong spot. Okay.
Are you hiding the results?
Yes.
Okay, I thought you didn't like to do that.
I was testing it out.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so I guess I should probably do in a. Where's that thing? Where's my button at? Where's my phone button? There it is. Boom. Sorry, my bad.
Wait, Dink, are you asleep?
I was.
He is just at the verge of waking up. You won't have an
Okay.
action this round.
Okay.
This
Got
round
it.
will be spent like getting like. Your
I
shit
was gonna
together.
try to retcon and say I'm yelling out, but no, it's not happening. Fade just got bit, and he's no, wouldn't make any sense. Where did it bite me, by the way? Like in the arm, or?
I'd say the leg.
Okay, that's good, actually.
All right.
It's a badass spider you got there.
So that puts Dinky waking up to the chaos, going, what?
What?
Talon, you are able to act.
Okay.
Make sure you take your armor off.
I'm pretty sure I did. I'll double check in just a second. Oh, shit, I won't. Well, I guess I'll have to do a charge.
You have ranged?
No.
Too close for a charge. And
What
too
can- I
many
can't charge
friendlies in the way.
past it? I can't charge past it and try
No,
to
you-
stab.
Do a U-turn.
It's not how a charge works.
Oh my god, dude.
Charge is straight line from the position that you're currently
that's
in.
literally bending the rules right there.
I mean, I tried.
Throwing a curve at the rules there.
That's throwing a full curve at the rules.
I can only try.
You can, and it's just like when Nylane said, "Hey, I want to do a somersault and try and get underneath," and it's like, "Hey."
So,
yeah, that was clever.
Since I won't be able to hit it this round, I guess I'll just go behind it.
Very good.
I'll just go back. So like what here would be flanking?
Flanking's anywhere behind its 180 periphery.
Okay.
If you're
But consider-
pointing, yeah, you probably do. If you're using the pointer, you got to release it so Scoot can see it.
What was that?
I don't know what that was.
That was Colin trying to do a charge and realizing that there's no way I can charge.
That was Colin just running around. I don't know why it did that.
What just happened? I totally missed it, man.
Your token was like running back and forth.
Yeah, I completely missed that.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I have.
That would be
no
where you're
idea
at. Would definitely be a flank.
Okay.
Okay, so go ahead and end your
that's
turn.
all I can do.
Nylane.
Okay, so I'm just well, how come I can't move?
Let me.
Yeah, I'm shifting just slightly.
So
I'm just kind of army crawling
let's-
down a little
let's-
bit and then stabbing up
let's-
again.
let's get a dexterity check on that.
Okay.
Yeah, no. You're gonna have to hit this one head on. The spider, wise to your antics, backs up enough and gets itself facing towards you as you try to scurry along the edge of the log.
Okay.
No longer exposing its underside to you. He challenges you.
Okay. So no modifier here then, huh?
Nope, straight up attack.
Challenge his face to the edge
All
of
8
your sword.
eyes.
Oh wait, yeah, that's right.
And that's a miss. As you
Oh.
swing. Okay. Phage, you're not gonna like this, but it's okay. As you're standing there incantating, all of a sudden, your limb movement just like things are starting to get stiff. Your mouth, as you're trying to form, no longer is capable of, and you fall flat to the ground, unable to move. Though you can witness and hear and see everything around you. You can't close your eyes and raindrops keep falling into your eyes. Effectively, you are paralyzed now.
Lonely teardrops. Okay.
And as part of that, you take, oh, not bad, 1 point of damage.
Okay.
Let us add.
Okay.
So it's 10-second rounds. Yeah.
So she would run out of the tent, and then
Lonely teardrops.
she would she what like when I run out of the tent, what am I witnessing? Because I know I said I was gonna go whack the spider, but her intentions would probably change if she noticed anything in her environment going on, such as someone locking up.
Oh, he's fine. Let him chill out there in the rain for a little bit.
As you barging out of the tent, you see Fade just like going, start murmuring some words, and everything kind of goes. You hear that, and it's like his hands are up, boom, and he just falls flat back to the ground. You hear a thump.
All right, so I'm
His
running
eyes
out.
wide open. His hands are still. He's still like this.
Yeah, I'm still casting at the sky at this point. Like,
Okay, so I'm running out. I'm like looking around, ready to see like what am I whacking here,
You
and
see a
then
big spider as well.
And I'm like, okay, spider, got it. And I hear him cast it, and then I hear the spell stop short, or I guess start to stutter and stammer. And I look back, see what's going on, and I see him start to seize up and collapse. And I would go put myself between him and the spider.
Very good.
So I would go there.
All right. Oh, that's acceptable.
Yeah.
And that'll be the end.
Oh, yes. There you go.
Fully aggravated with you, Nylane.
Yeah.
The spider bites at you. Wow. Oh, okay. As it goes to bite, you definitely step to the side, avoiding it.
Nice.
That's good.
Yeah.
I would probably say so, yeah, considering what just happened to me.
Yeah.
Top of the round. Everybody, except for Fade. Go ahead and declare your actions. Because Fade's just catching water.
I'm
At
stabbing
least you
the
won't be
spider.
thirsty.
Yeah. Yeah, you might drown. No, watch out.
I'm gonna
That's
wait to
true,
stab
I
the
might
spider,
drown.
but-
That would suck.
Oh, it's alright.
God, no, we are.
At least
I
it
think
isn't badgers.
I know it would
Yeah.
probably be for pitiful damage, but can I like look around for a rock and throw it at the spider?
Yeah.
Of
course
course,
you
there's
can.
a fire right in front of you. You could probably-
Well, I don't want to take like our firestone ring, but I want to, you know, I'm sure there's got to be rocks around here somewhere I can throw and be like, get the fuck out of here.
Oh, there's rocks everywhere.
Okay, then
I
yeah,
mean, a
that's,
rock isn't going to be a difficult task. You're in a hilllands and edging upon mountains, so it's there's lots of rocks.
yeah. So that's what I'm gonna throw a rock.
Howlin', wow, good roll.
I know.
If this was AD&D,
Maybe that's what I need to play.
You kind of are playing it right now, to be honest with you.
Well, I need the backwards rolls. That's what I need.
Yeah, that's the only
see,
difference.
then you'd be rolling the opposite. That's the whole
Mhm.
problem.
Ugh.
So Diana, yeah, Diana is gone. So, all right, I'm just gonna follow what we're down here on the screen. So, Dinky,
All right.
what are you doing?
I am. Well, Dinky climbs out of his tent and just sees Diana just standing there, trying to look for a rock. It's like, what the? And then he sees a big ass spider over there, and he sees Faye just sitting there on the ground doing some weird number there. Like, okay,
A weird
just
number.
He has no idea what's going on right now.
A weird number.
Yeah. So
Dinky's
So
like,
Dinky's
did
just
I
like-
miss a party?
I know.
he's immediately thinking trades. Is that what's going on?
That
Trades?
was that's a good. That's
Sure.
yeah.
And then he's like,
Good
okay.
guess.
And then he sees a big spider. He's like, okay, well, I'll just go and try to attack that. And he goes and tries to.
So you're going to sneak up on the spider?
I'm gonna
Try
have to
to?
go around. Yeah, I'm gonna try to like sneak up around. I'm gonna head up right up here and then go like.
Okay, so this is initiative first and
Yeah,
foremost.
so I'm not doing it yet. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna try to sneak over there.
Okay. So give me an initiative.
Let them do it. Well, I am. Where the hell is it now? Oh, there it is. Oh, snap. There we go.
And Nylane, you're going to continue to attack. Is that right?
Yeah, I'm committed to the attack. Is there like a dodge and attack or something?
Just a dodge. You commit to a dodge or
Nah,
attack.
I'm attacking.
Okay.
I'm
Like,
gonna
nah,
try to
nah.
cut its head off.
Okay.
Called shot.
There you go.
You can do a called shot. Yep. It's a -8 to hit, but it's double damage.
No. I'm just gonna try to hit
marry
it in any way possible.
Perfect. All right. So that puts the spider up at the top.
Great.
And the
Great.
spider actually breaks away towards Fade. You get an attack of opportunity, Nylane, on this spider.
Oh.
All right.
And you actually do connect.
Okay. Ugh.
That hit actually was enough. Indeed. That is. How far was that? Check. Okay. Fade, you see webs cover your body again.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it's trying to. It's locked on to me, man.
Dinky.
Oh, shit.
Animated.
Alright. Dinky starts heading over towards the. Well, he's heading that way. Towards the spider this way.
That's the fire pit.
That's the fire pit. I thought the fire pit was right exactly where the spider was, but that.
No.
Uh,
The fire pit is. Where is the? I envision the fire pit like right there.
oh, wow.
That's where I was thinking.
Where?
Right. Like right there.
Right at the corner of
Yeah,
the
that's where I
spider
thought
shred
of.
box.
Freaking
That's-
spider ran away from me before.
Actually, the fire pit I'm
Oh shit,
seeing
Talon, you get an attack of opportunity as well.
was
my
right
bad.
there, but
There you
it
go.
looks like he's
I
right
take
on
it
top
where
of the
I roll.
fire.
Well, he's kind of on top of the tent, which is
Yeah.
Maybe it's misaligned for me, but I see the fire right underneath its ass.
Yeah, it's like he's
I see
sitting,
all-
standing in there.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, that
What
is
do I roll
misaligned.
for the attack of opportunity?
Just target him and just attack him. Make an attack roll.
Okay.
But tactically, I know you wouldn't move the spider over the fire, so
Oh.
it doesn't matter where it is.
Well, that's a hit. So roll your damage. This may be a moot. Yeah. Okay.
Jack
Perfect.
Kerouac.
So Dinky.
You just gotta go up to it over here. And
Okay.
screw it. And he's just gonna attack it with his little dagger.
You can't. You moved 15 feet.
15 feet. Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I forgot 25 feet. Okay. Well, then screw that. Because why would I run directly in front of him in a rope? That doesn't
You
make
wouldn't.
sense. So, I'm just going to go around by the fire this way. And that's yep, and that's the end of my turn.
Perfect. Dianea, you have a rock in hand and a spider right next to you.
I do.
You do.
I still have my club. I am still holding my club. So once the spider gets closer, I'll be like, that works for me. And I will take my club, and I guess I would say that my time in nature would let me know that the thorax, which I believe is what that part of its body is called, is where most of its vital organs are located.
Okay.
And so I would try to take a thwomp at its thorax, not calling like a targeted shot or anything, but just for thematic purposes.
Okay.
All right, so spider and the
So you can drag that 10 and drop it on top of the spider.
Oh, I
because
thought
you
I
didn't
did.
have the spider targeted.
I thought I did target the spider. Oh.
Seeing the spider approach, you were going for a rock, but then changed your mind and you miss. It's swinging.
Okay, well. Can I try and because you can't move after you attack. Okay, that'll be it.
Cool. Nylane.
Okay, I'm moving up behind the spider, but not into the fire.
Fire's facing the correct direction. So behind would be there.
Oh, okay. Let me see what my movement is, actually. 30.
So that's 15 feet, and then you can still make an attack.
There.
Yep, so you get a +2 to your attack from there.
Okay.
And that does it.
Nice.
I don't think the spider's going to see the light of day. It does not. Tell us about it. You got the killing blow. It's your time for glory.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know if I can reach its head from here with my sword. But no? Okay. Well, then I just drive my sword down right through the middle of its body. And I shout to Dinky, "You want another head for your collection?"
Right,
And,
baby. Let me look at it. Oh, you destroyed it already. There you go.
And that puts the end to the spider as it falls flat to the ground, collapsing. Its ooze from its thorax area seeping green into the earth from which it came.
Nice.
good riddance.
Wow.
I would immediately cast Detect Poison on Feed.
And you would immediately
I
realize
think he might be poisoned.
you really realize that Fade is poisoned. And it's a strong poison.
Oof. Can we, is it
What exactly
something where you can
that
apply a
tell you?
tourniquet or something?
Oh, he's not bleeding out.
No, I mean to prevent the poison from moving up into his vital organs. His leg was hit, right?
Yeah.
So the spell can determine the type of poison with a successful wisdom check.
Give me a wisdom check. That's successful.
Neat.
It's a poison of paralysis, which is a extremely long duration, like many hours.
Mm.
You know that it initially and it emits initial contact damage, and then within 10 seconds or so, the poison activates. It's as if once the poison enters into the bloodstream, it gives it enough time for the poison to flow through the body a bit, and then activates, which then causes even more internal damage to the person who's bit by it, and then the effect is a paralysis for anywhere from
Dinky has something that
hold on
might...
a second, Dinky. Let me finish. Hold on. Anywhere from 3 to 18 hours.
Okay.
Okay.
You
Well,
guys,
that's not too bad.
you can do whatever you guys want, but I'd say let him cool out. Just put him in the tent and let him chill.
That's the plan.
You know he
But-
won't die from it.
Yeah.
It seems like it's a paralysis poison. It's gonna be some time before he can move again, but it's not lethal, thankfully, so he should be alright within about a day or so. Hopefully less.
Okay, Dinky, what were you gonna say now?
Like Down syndrome.
I was gonna say I have I have 2 vials of antitoxin, but since it's not been life-threatening, maybe I should probably keep it for
I
later.
would save that shit.
Yeah.
But not to metagame, dude, but yeah, I mean, poison's nasty, and if you have antitoxin, then
Valuable.
Yeah.
Well, it's still pretty early in the night, right?
I think you did the smart thing
Yeah.
too by identifying it, doing that was
Yeah.
smart. You guys
That was
probably
smart.
would use your common sense not to blow something as powerful as an antitoxin serum.
Nylene, are you gonna be okay to finish the watch on your own?
Yes, I am wide awake now. The adrenaline is coursing through me, so I'm fine to finish watch.
Okay. Dinky, let's get him in your tent.
Oh, he's no longer getting raindrops in his eyes.
I'm starting to drown, though. That is one thing that I definitely am starting to drown. I want to scream, but my eyes are wide open and I can't make a sound. Well, actually, I
turn
can
him on
make a
his
sound.
side.
Okay.
I'm ruling that I can make a noise, like a tiny noise.
He's gurgling. He's
No, you're
noise.
paralyzed. Nothing can be
gargling.
made. Oh.
It's
Always
for the
requires muscle
fun.
activity.
It's for the fun of it.
For the fun of it, yes. You hear
Like, what the fuck is that shit?
you're gonna have to hear that all
dying.
night, Dinky.
Yeah. Oh, don't worry. Dinky's gonna put his feet like right by his face area. So you know how halflings don't wear shoes. So you're gonna see nice hairy feet.
Why? You know what I mean? Like, why?
Yeah.
Why? Hasn't he
Jade is
suffered
gonna
enough?
hate Dinky after this.
For the same reason that, when your buddy passes out, you take the permanent ink marker and draw glasses and mustache on them.
This is why Colin
Yeah.
doesn't share a tent with Dinky.
This is what Dinky does.
Oh, Dinky didn't even do that. Nah, he's not gonna do that. So He's not gonna like do anything, draw on him or anything like that. He's just gonna let him be, but he's just saying, touch.
Talon's gonna immediately go right back to sleep. Like,
Mhm.
she's not dealing with any of the shenanigans. She's going right the fuck back to sleep.
This is just entirely too much fun to fuck with the paralyzed guy.
That's all Dinky. Dinky can deal with Fade. Talon's gotta
Whoa.
sleep.
He's just trying to catch
The
this
fire
wildfire.
grew.
Yeah.
Is there a wildfire now?
The fire was left unattended. And
This is where I envision the fire to be. I don't know why, because I can see where it looks like it's at. And that's way too
I guess
close
it
to a
makes
No,
tent.
it looks.
because it's over by the log, you know, where people would sit
I can
too.
see where the fire is right here. Like literally, I can see it. Like
Smoking.
yeah,
Yeah.
and you see the flames like going back and forth and everything.
You would never build a fire that close to a tent. I'm sorry. Whoever
Oh.
drew this map has no outdoorsman skills. I'm sorry.
But it is raining, so it wasn't like the fire would get too hot.
Be right back, guys.
Okie day.
Feel free to fuck with Fade when I'm gone. I'll be right back.
I'm sure Dinky hasn't stopped.
Yeah, he's already planning since he's already got his feet by his face. He's tying his shoelaces together. Well, he doesn't have shoelaces, probably like that. So
Talon, you said you were third watch with an 11 wisdom? Is that right? Yeah, that was right.
Yeah.
I remember now. Okay, cool. All right.
Yeah.
Well, fortunately, the rest of the evening goes completely uneventful. And you all wake up
the big ass dead spider.
with a big ass dead spider still laying between the two
We
tents.
didn't even move it.
Nobody said we were moving it, so it's
Dumb.
still there.
All right, now what?
It's a warning call to any others
literally
that
said
try.
I went straight back to sleep, so I did not move it. And I
Is the
probably have
poison-
the highest strength.
Is the poison gland still intact?
Question.
So it is still raining, but there's no wind. And it's a pleasantly warm day. Is the poison gland still intact? So, I don't know.
Hey, that's a nice poison to have.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So where would the poison? Where would Dinky think? Where would Dinky think that the poison gland is?
Well, you would think it would come out the fangs of the spider, so it'd probably be thinking that he could probably milk it by pressing up something against because they're like hypodermic needles.
Give me
Why don't you
an
go ask
intelligence
Fade?
check.
Oh, never mind.
He's kinda
He's a little
indisposed.
busy.
Unless you could do some ventriloquism.
Give me an intelligence check there.
Oh
Pinky.
shit! Of course, intelligence, man. Worst stat ever.
Oh shit, Dinky, you're like legit thinking, hey, maybe I can harvest this
That's exactly what Dinky's thinking.
venom from it, and actually, you know, kind of about the general idea of where to get it from. You realize in order to do this, you'll need a vial and some way to.
I did have a vial.
I did drink a health potion before I went to bed, so there's
Oh.
that.
Oh, that was smart. You needed that.
I needed more than the 3 that I got, but
You can't sleep in your armor either, so you're always.
I know, trust me.
She knows.
Huh.
She fights.
I was
As
more
you guys-
asking, right? I mean, you're not.
As-
No, that's
is there a
correct.
Plate. Yeah.
Yeah, as much
Leather
as I'd
armor you
love
can't
to.
sleep in either. Just you can't sleep in armor. You won't get a full good night's sleep.
Love to sleep in my armor with as much as we get woken up.
You don't always get woken up.
We get
A lot of
woken up
times
more
it's your
times
watch.
than we don't.
I can
Okay.
understand.
Oh, because it's my watch, I don't get woken up. That's the caveat in that. Okay.
I can understand like metals, you know.
Well, I can understand the leather too, because it would be binding and
Well, leather is cured,
And
and so that makes it
restricting.
hard. Leather isn't like some soft leather jacket. It's
yeah.
a hard-boiled leather. So it's
It's oil too.
Yeah, it would be
It's-
I don't know.
restricting and uncomfortable and straps and shit. I'm sure in a pinch you could, but for like a full night's rest.
all right. So this would be let's see, a rest.
Was Dinky able to milk the poison?
Yeah. Was Dicky able to milk?
Well,
And he could use the vial, the empty vial of healing potion.
okay.
Right?
Mhm. Yeah, from something that gives life to something that takes life.
Yeah.
Same
I mean,
vial.
well, it just freezes it for a bit, you know.
It's actually, well,
Freezes?
it's not a toxin
Well-
in that sense, but it's paralyzation.
Paralyzation, yeah.
You can rub that on the dagger and
Mm-hmm.
some nasty.
So first off, you're going to attempt this.
Yep.
I need a dexterity check from you.
Oh, that's the one good thing I'm good at.
Don't say that.
I'm not. I'm. Let me check. Prime.
I need another dexterity check from you now.
Another one.
As you're attempting to do this, the vial jitters from your hand and you almost nick yourself with its fang.
That'd be just great.
As venom is released to the ground.
Oh. So no venom. Alright.
Not on that fang.
Oh, there's still one more fang, right? Don't they have two? Is that one still? Let's try that one.
Okay. Give me another dexterity.
He's determined.
Yeah.
Give me a second dexterity.
Oh my god.
The same thing happens. Dude, what the fuck?
Wow. Dicky shit rolls.
Your
Anyway.
first roll is a shit roll. Your second roll is a good roll.
Ah.
You got them backwards. You were unable to collect any.
Ah.
Oh well.
At least you didn't get poisoned in the process.
That's true. That's true.
Actually, I was kind of hoping he would.
For rubbing his
Put him
feet in
out
your
of
face.
commission.
Well,
Yeah.
It didn't put him directly in your face. It's kind
And
of
then you
like,
could put him.
just
I
be
mean, how
comfortable.
poetic would that be to drag his ass in there after he was fucking with me and lay him down right next to Fade? But Fade can actually see it. Like I could actually see it. But it didn't. Alas, it didn't happen.
Fade.
Yeah.
You start to slowly gain motor function. Like everything's really stiff,
Mhm.
but you're like starting to slowly be able to control your muscles again.
Can I speak?
Yes.
The first thing I say is, "Where's that blasted halfling?"
Because it is morning now.
It's morning now, so okay. I was wondering that how much time has passed. It's like, all right,
After all said and done, it was 11 hours.
okay, yeah. I'm gonna take it easy for sure. I wasn't able to sleep at all, was I?
I'd say you could, yeah. In fact, I'd say you probably did fall asleep. You had nothing else to do.
Yeah. Unless my feet kept you up.
No, yeah. And then we're gonna stay here another day because I didn't get a chance to memorize any spells. That pretty much
Oh,
fucked me,
yeah.
man.
Well, you would memorize them in the morning. And I'd say you got a full night rest.
Okay. How would I be able to research? They just
You
maybe
have
I'm
to do
just
that in the morning when you wake up.
Mm-hmm.
You spend an hour in meditation, and then however long for each spell that you're memorizing.
It's why you guys are never available to help break down camp.
Yeah.
Stars.
You two, you and Dianea both get out of camp breakdown duty and camp setup duty.
so
For
it's an
good
hour.
reason.
So it's an hour meditation and then an hour per spell.
No. 5 minutes per spell level. Zero
Okay.
level spells take no time
That's just way
beyond the
too
hour
complicated.
meditation.
Okay. Gotcha.
So if it's the morning, I would be looking to do my meditation. I would check in on Fade, see how he's faring, and I guess I would see him thawing out.
Yep.
So, Fade, it would take you at most 2 hours and 10 minutes to replace all of your spells. Meaning an hour for meditation, an hour and 10 minutes for memorizing your entire loadout.
You just do like 5 times 1 and then 5 times 2. Okay.
And I think
All
it'd be
right.
probably very close to the same for Dianea.
Probably. Assuming I'm doing like a full switch out, which sometimes I don't.
Yeah, so you're 20 minutes for all your first, 30 minutes for all your second, so that's 50 minutes. And yeah, so you're 5 minutes less time then. So you're an hour and 5 minutes to do an entire loadout.
Okay. Could you reset it?
Did it not reset?
Mine did.
It says
Yeah, yours
prepared
did too.
It says prepared 4 or 5 cantrips. I haven't prepared any of them.
Oh, it doesn't reset spells when you wake up. So if your spells
Yeah,
don't reset.
I didn't
You
prepare any cantrips before. That's what I'm confused about. Maybe I'll just
didn't?
undo these. Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
remember ever preparing any cantrips.
You didn't do them when we were doing this camp setup?
No.
Oh.
Well, those have been up there since.
Maybe they
before.
were, and I just didn't remember doing it. I thought I kept it at 0 because I was gonna wait, and do the. Okay.
So yeah, if he's thawing out, that'll
Thawing out.
yeah, like that'll help me know what I
Hold on
don't
one
need to prepare.
second, casters. Right click on your spell sheet. Do you have a thing that says reset memorize spells?
Yeah.
There you go. Okay,
That's
go ahead.
much better. Thank
Yeah.
you. There we go.
Oh, Fade, you're mobile. Okay. Oh, well, that's good to know.
Thank you, Diana. Luckily, I got some sleep last night, despite that halfling's incessant foot odor and meddlings.
Yes, he
I will
can
have to.
be an interesting one.
I have taken note of that, and I'll have to prepare some. I'll have to prepare something special for the little lad in the future.
Bro, what's
Oh.
gonna sleep face to face with you?
I'll leave that between the two of you then. I'm off to go prepare for the day. I just wanted to see if I needed to ask the spirits for any guidance about your situation, but I guess I don't.
Well, I thank you for the gesture. I'm just glad to be up and mobile again. But I suggest that we take that body and move it away from the camp, lest its companions come looking for it. The spider. What I'm
Spiders
referring
tend
to.
to be pretty solitary creatures, but I can see your concern.
Do you say so? Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to do something right here. 1 second.
We could drag the body into the fire.
We can
I
leave
like
it.
that idea.
Well, let's
We
do it.
Diana would know more about him than I would.
Are they edible?
I would just
It's
take
too
her
late.
take her
Suggesting
word
to light
for
it
it.
on fire, I think Talon's gonna just start dragging it onto the fire. Come on,
She
Dinky.
heard that. So we're all in the same area, and she heard. Okay. So the spider is now cooking
Yeah, there we go.
on our fire. Okay.
What's
Yeah.
it start, girl?
Yep.
What's it smell like?
Yeah, I was just gonna ask Scoot.
People
what's
eat
the smell like?
spiders.
Morons eat spiders, not people.
You know the
No,
smell of
they're-
hair burning?
There are actual cultures that spiders are a part of their diet.
You know the smell
Awful.
of hair burning?
Yeah.
That's exactly what you all smell now. The whole
So
area
was it
is
a
starting to
tarantula? It was a hairy tarantula?
Yeah, it had hair on it. I saw
It
it.
had
Had
hair.
like filaments. Yep. Guys, I'm gonna load up on magic missile.
That's
And
Burning
probably a
Hands
great
was pretty
idea.
good too.
and burning
Burning
hands.
Hands
I'm
was
literally
good.
doing 3 magic missile, 2 burning hands. I'm
And
so
that
slow with my spells, man. I'm always like obsessing on which ones to pick, and
I
I'm
do
thinking,
the same thing, so
I'm
don't
just-
feel
your
bad.
acid arrow was a game changer as well. You
I got
used that to kill the ghouls.
yeah, I got 2 acid arrows, an array of enfeeblement, a lightning bolt, 3 magic missile, 2 burning hands, and a partridge and a pear tree.
Right.
I'm
And
actually
your
gonna.
lightning bolt actually changed the game as well because you were able to
Oh,
get
yeah.
a line through taking out. Yeah, dude, you took out of the 17. You took out 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you were
9
the
of the creatures.
MVP.
Should have been there for that.
You were a badass.
I think I am gonna bring in some utilities. Diana, what do you think? I would commune with Diana about what she thinks we should prepare going in there.
Well, today is mostly just scouting, so I don't think the plan is to actually delve into the cave. I'm mostly planning to mend wounds today.
Just wonder if we should bring something like spider climb with us, lest we need to ascend or descend into a difficult terrain.
Well, we do want to try and find out more about that structure we found, so something like that could prove useful.
I'm gonna nod, and in doing so, I am going to reduce one of my magic missiles into spider climb.
I just don't think I'll be much use today other than to help everyone recover. We did suffer quite severely when we walked through the front door, as you put it.
Yes, absolutely, we did. We'll have to try another approach, it would seem. A die 8, a die 6, and a die 4. Okay, 1 second, Scoot. In the public?
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Okay, so first off, roll me two d20s separate from each
Those
other.
Fucking rolls, dude. Okay, 2 d20s.
Add Shocking Grasp to your spell list.
Get the fucking rolls. Okay, Shocking Grasp. Alright.
Yep, and roll that second d20 again. Featherfall.
Oh. Nice.
This is complementing out your spell book. Because
Yeah, because I didn't have a... that's right, yeah.
I just remembered I don't want to get those in there before you actually choose everything. So now give me... You rolled a 2, 1, and a 1. That sucks. So give me a d20 again.
Okay.
Roll that again. Come on, dude. You don't want acid arrow. You already got it.
Alright, again.
One more.
15. Right? Wait, did you roll a 3 in there? No.
I did at one point, yeah.
No, that was earlier. Wait. You roll a 3. 3 is, do you have darkness?
No.
Darkness. Add darkness.
Alright, Darkness,
And-
Featherfall, and what now?
Shocking Grasp.
Shocking Grasp, Darkness, and Featherfall. Okay.
And then roll me another d20.
Alright, let me write this down, dude, because my brain... Okay. Shocking. Feather. Darkness. And what do you need?
Another d20.
Okay.
This is for your 3rd level spell.
Dude, that's the third 16 in a row. That is insane. And 3 1s? What is this?
Might I make a suggestion?
What?
That's the spell you get. Suggestion. In your
What?
spell book.
Lame ass joke, but
I am a dad.
Dad joke.
That's hilarious. Alright, Suggestion, Darkness, Featherfall, and Shocking Grasp.
Yes.
Okay, let me... None of which
I'm
I
gonna
am
leave it
interested
there.
in. Couldn't I have gotten Color Spray or some shit like that?
Don't you already have color spray?
No.
Or you have dancing lights?
Well, Dancing Light's a level 0.
Yep, you
Yeah.
could have got color spray if you would have rolled.
Rolled for it correctly?
If you'd have rolled right.
Yeah.
I guess you just have to. You can. So in cities you can trade
Fine.
spells.
It's a roll. You know, yeah, we'll find. Like, I'll get there. That's part of the fun, right? I mean,
Yep.
not every spell's gonna be a winner. All right, I'm gonna drop this in there. Spells can only be dropped within level. Oh, come on, dude. Seriously, guys? You guys are gonna make
You gotta
me
drop
go
it right in the exact right place. I know.
Fucking God, dude.
It's
This is the only rule set I've ever seen do that. Is it a level 1 spell? Shocking?
Shocking
Yes.
Grasp is a level.
Yeah, I got it.
is. Okay.
Um,
Okay, so who is going on the
Where-
scouting mission?
where did we say? Okay, so I'm looking at the wilderness map, which is the hex grid.
Yep.
Where did we say that structure was? Is it in the
The
same
green
grid
pin.
as the pin?
It's that green pin.
Okay, so I'll need to wait until we get there to cast these. Okay. Cool beans.
What are you casting?
Once we get into that grid, which I remember we said that we were going to determine each grid as a region, I'm going to do the earthly
Oh, I'd
essence.
say that the region emanates from you. So, like, from the point of cast. So it would be more like this. I'm going to pop a grid up onto the map.
Okay.
Let me expand. I don't want to expand this, so gads. Oh, what the hell?
I had a question for you, Scoot.
Go for it.
So, are the effects for a lot of these just missing for the spells? They're not coded?
Yeah.
Someone was saying that the old book, you might want to look into this. Someone was saying the old player's handbook, not, you know how they did 2 versions of it?
Okay.
Someone was saying in Fantasy Grounds, someone was saying that the old one actually has the effects coded and the new one doesn't for whatever fucking reason, dude. You might want to look into that.
I do have the old one.
Okay.
I will take a look at it.
Yeah, just an FYI, because I saw John like loves CNC, and I saw him talking about it with somebody in there, and I thought that was weird, because most of these it's just it has the save, you know, but like no, a lot of them don't have the effect, just the save or the damage. Like Rave Enfeeblement, like -1 to hit, -1 to damage. That's like a really easy effect to write, and it doesn't. In fact, I'm gonna add it to this for myself.
All right.
I'll take a
Can I?
look and then I'll just copy the codes over.
Looking
Oh,
at
I can't add an action, can I? Oh shit.
You should be able
Looking
to for your own spell.
at the list.
So that would be the range with that.
Okay. So pretty much like the cave and the surrounding area would be within
Yeah.
that. Okay.
Yep.
So then I am going to cast the spell anew. I know it's supposed to like the benefit lasts for a certain number of days, but I'm hoping that by recasting the spell, I'm resetting the benefit in its area.
So you're doing the Earth in a sense again?
Yes, but I'm going to do it correctly this time.
Yes.
So first person I'm going to cast it on is Talon because I know she needs it most.
Yeah.
Where's this at?
Oh, sorry. That wasn't great.
+1 bonus to any non-combat related reaction to the natural environment. All right, so just remember, what is the
There's a
time
god out
range
there
on
that
this?
does not want me to be healed.
No, they do not.
And if you had any diseases, they were cured.
Yes. Seeing that the spell wasn't as potent as I had hoped, I'm also going to hit her with a Cure Light Wounds.
Oh, that almost hit the 8.
It almost did, but I'll take a 6.
Yeah.
I'm going to touch myself up next with an essence. Okay, and then I'll be like, oh, Fate, I think that spider did write the number on you. Here, let me just,
That's right, you only got 15 hit points.
Oh.
I'm going to make that a 3.
Better than nothing.
So
Fade has no hit points.
Yeah.
He's a caster.
I have 15. I mean,
And I would
Casters
also
make D4.
yeah.
I would also cast Goodberry, which is 2d4 berries. So that's this one. 2d4.
6.
6 berries. Okay. So.
Thank you, Dynea.
Quite
The leg
welcome.
feels much better.
So I would give everybody 1 berry, and then I'll have 1 left over You guys can choose to eat it now or not if you want.
I'll eat it now.
You'll heal 1, and then you'll be fed as if you had eaten a meal.
Okay.
Who all is
I'll
eating
eat
a
my-
good berry?
I'm
I
eating
used
my
it.
berry.
I
Alright.
dropped my wound by 1.
Okay. Colin?
I'm eating my berry.
Dinky?
Yep, might as well. Eat the berry.
Those berries
Dianea,
are
you're
good.
eating yours?
Yes.
Perfect.
And there, you did. I don't know if it was there before, but there's a heal button coded in there. So for future, if you want me to do it, I can.
Yeah, you can just do it.
Yeah, and I can target multiple people with it and just be like,
Yeah, I didn't change
I
my...
applied them.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Scoot.
Yes.
Right click on my Ray of Enfeeblement. Like, open it up to where you can see the save button. Right click and see if you have the option to add action or effect.
Oh, I
Tell.
also add a spell. Do we want to do that?
okay, well,
No, I don't.
at least we're
is
better
crazy.
than before.
All right, dude. I don't
Yeah,
have it
better
To
either.
do
Nice
that,
work.
you have to.
Yeah.
What was that?
Thank you. Thank you.
Edit list, maybe?
No.
Yeah, you
Trust
got to go
those
to
berries
the
more
actual
than that
spell
bacon.
and go to the actions tab of the spell. And it
Okay.
has to be added there.
As you should.
Nylaine
Wow.
is saving her good berry, by the way.
I think that's a good idea. Let me
So I
check
guess
and
I'll just add it to my inventory. I don't know.
Yeah, just add it to your. Just write in a good berry on your inventory.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Are
make
you
sure.
saving your berry? When I see her storing that berry away, and I gave her a look like a kind of a dog, like a dog when they're begging at the table and they give you that sad look. I gave her that sad look, but then I just look away.
You had a berry.
I'm not gonna say anything to that. I'm just gonna look pathetic and sulk.
So the
This
berry,
is
the berry will stay good for
1
5
day for-
days.
Oh, only 5 days?
Yeah. Well, I
I'll
mean,
just give my berry to whoever
Yeah.
needs it most because I'll probably forget about it.
it's still, it will be edible, but the spell effect will last for 5 days.
Let's see.
So, I mean, look,
Um,
I think that's a
So
long time to
it'll
be able to
still
heal
give-
1 hit point.
Yeah. I mean, in 5 days, keeps for 5 days and 1 hit point. I mean, that's cool.
yeah. I'll give my berry to Fade. He only
you
has
can
he only
only
has 10
eat
hit points.
8. You can only eat 8 in a day,
He only had ones. Fine.
and you made 6.
Yes.
Okay.
Which I'm assuming 5 of them have been consumed now.
Yeah.
Or unless Nylaine gave 1 to Fade.
Yep.
Yes.
No, I just look pathetic at her. But
So
she didn't give me
Nylaine gave
shit.
you hers.
Yeah, I did.
You gave me it? Okay, I'm gonna
Yes.
eat it then, and I'll drop my wounds. I thought you didn't give it to me, and I was
No,
coding
I
an
did.
effect. I was coding my Ray of Enfeeblement, god damn it.
I keep trying to hand my good berry to Fade, but he's
I know, I'm such
ignoring me.
a terrible multitasker, dude. I don't know what and it gets worse with age, so bear
I'll
with me.
mark you down. Oh, you already did.
I got it.
So you have 1 good berry left. Dianea.
Yes. Can I roll to see if I see Nylaine do that?
Yeah.
What would I roll?
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
Nylaine, were you trying to be
Generous?
hush about
Oh.
it? Like,
No,
didn't-
I just
you totally see it.
Okay.
put it out in the open.
When you're kind of away from everybody, I'll just kind of say like, that was very nice of you, but don't worry, I've got something with you in mind later.
Oh, okay.
Dianea is awesome.
I like the sound of that.
I'm curious now.
Me
Yeah.
too. I am too.
All right.
So level 5. I'm almost done
So
with this array.
who is scouting?
Nylene will scout.
Obviously.
Sure.
I'm not particularly sneaky, but I'm observant, so I would offer to go.
I don't think
I guess
I'm
is the whole party gonna
either.
go scout the area, or is anybody staying back at camp?
Well,
I
wait a
could
minute.
stay at camp.
Well, hold on. Where is the area? I thought it was, wasn't it about a hex away? It's quite a distance away, right? 4 miles. If we're, where are we going? Are we
You're
going
1.5 miles, between 1.5 and 2 miles away from the caves.
Okay, I thought for some reason, I don't know why, but I thought you
If
guys
you're
were
going up to that other
To the
place,
structure.
yeah,
to
the
the structure, that's
That's
like 6
further.
miles.
Okay, so we're going back up to the caves. I honestly, I mean, how much stuff do we have here at camp?
Your life's goods.
I know, I'm trying to remember what, it's been 2 weeks. I'm trying to remember what we all had on us. I know we had a pony, we got it back. We luckily didn't get jacked.
Yep.
I hate splitting the party, man, especially in that area.
No, I think you guys should come, but kind of at a slight distance. But do you know what I mean? Like, I
Yeah.
can, like Diana and I can go a little bit ahead. I mean, as a half elf and ranger, I have move silently. I also have spot hidden doors as a
Yeah.
half elf.
We can pack up
I
and
think we should pack up.
Ranger.
Yeah, I think we should move together, pack up and move together, because
I'll just be behind.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're all feeling pretty good. I think we're able to
Yeah.
move now.
yeah.
Yeah, I feel a hell of a lot
Yeah,
better than
Diana.
I
I
did
just don't. I
yesterday.
just don't like the
Healed us up.
idea of splitting the party in this area, just simply because there is just always something lurking here.
I don't want the situation with like the winged monkey thing. Where like Dinky was
Yeah.
literally running the entire battle, and Antalin were like running the entire battle,
Yep.
trying to catch up with us.
Yep.
So like
I
I think
forgot about
follow
that.
you can
I for-
follow it
yeah.
like a short distance behind, like
I forgot
I don't
about
know.
that as like
like
a really
within
good point.
where you can get into battle within one round, basically.
Mhm.
The flying monkeys. Oh,
What were they called again? It starts with
Gribbons.
a what?
Gribbons.
Gibbons.
I think you called them Gribbons. Yeah.
Gribbons. Yeah,
A gibbon is,
that's
I
it.
think, is a
A
real. monkey.
Yeah, gibbon is a real monkey. That's why I was like, wait, a gibbon? Because when you said gribbons, I'm like, wait, isn't it
Real.
gibbon? And I'm like, oh, maybe this is just like a play
Yeah,
on
it's a
words.
play on words. Yeah, that sounds Castles and Crusade-ish to me.
Mhm.
Sounds very Gary Gibbs playful to me. All right, I coded one of them. I coded Ray of Enfeeblement. We can see if that works from combat. Luckily, a lot of the things are real simple, so.
Which direction are we traveling
North.
right now? North?
hmm
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh. No bueno.
Okay, so after about an hour of trudging, carefully making your way to the caves area, are you going to the cave? Like its general area? I'm just gonna pop this up here just for perspective purposes only, nothing else.
Do we want to go straight to the cave to scout that area, or do we want to head straight to the structure?
Oh, you're going to the structure.
It's a point of interest for us. I know.
So that's like another 4 miles. Uh-oh, their power went out.
I
Their
guess
power went out.
that's their internet or their power. Yeah.
Dude,
No power.
they got 5 minutes more than they should have.
Yep.
At 10 o'clock their time, it was supposed to go out.
Let's see.
Now she's never gonna find out what I had in mind for her. Oh. All right, you two. What do you think?
I don't even know anymore. Don't know.
This would probably be a good point to end it. It is.
Yeah, agreed.
Unless y'all want to continue, but I don't want to.
It didn't go.
I don't want to
well
leave
last
them
time we
out.
Continued.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say we should stop
Okay.
here.
Oh, yep. Laura just said her internet just went out because of the plant power outages.
Yeah.
It's so funny. I didn't want to go cleric because I'm like, I will not be a heal bot. And what am I? A heal bot.
Clerics aren't heal bots. Not in this game.
They're heal bots.
Druids really aren't either, but
They're heal
Yeah.
bots to me.
Uh-oh.
who came
Oh, that's
back?
she's on her phone.
Hey guys,
Ah.
Hey.
Hey.
our power, it's dark in here.
Oh.
It went out at 10:05 and not at 10. They lied.
They
So
lied.
Is this rolling blackouts like intentional?
It's the letter that I got said that they were going to be doing some maintenance for wildfire prevention. So probably fixing some power lines or cutting some trees around the power lines or something like that.
Weird.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So we're gonna call it here. Actually, this is like, I guess, the perfect cut.
Yeah, that's great timing.
Yeah.
And Spencer, you're absolutely right. When you said you guys tend to go late, we do tend to run
Yeah.
past the.
In this
the
game
time.
here, it's so much fun. It always goes by so quick, and then it's like usually half an hour goes over. You know, I could all.
I've
You,
got a lot
late.
of shit to do.
Yeah, it's later for you guys. I always feel like I could go like another hour, but
Yeah, it's 1.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's super late.
yeah, that's brutal. Like for sure,
I got
that's
all the Halloween stuff to do with my son tomorrow, so that's
Oh.
gonna be
Oh.
Ooh, fun.
Well, get some rest. Yeah, get some rest. Sure.
Yeah, we'll see.
It's like pitch black in here, man. Because we don't live in the city. We live out, in a valley, like in the boonies. There's just starlight here. There's no street lamp. None of that shit. Cave of
That's super
undead.
creepy.
Cave of the undead.
Yeah, it's like you guys have no choice but to go to sleep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a generator for these types of instances.
I'm gonna get one of those.
I had a generator and then we needed it, and it didn't work anymore.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
No.
Yeah, no,
Okay, keep it up.
I can't.
That was really fun, dude.
Without electricity.
I
I mean, because I work from home,
Yeah.
I would have to go in the office if I lost power for a day, and fuck that.
Well, when we lose power, it's usually hurricanes, so everyone understands when we're like, oh, we just don't have power. It's like,
Right.
neither do we. That's good.
All Alright, so you guys got experience awarded.
Oh yeah, I wanted to talk to you about the little thing.
Okay.
Let's
Of course.
see. Oh shit, I got someone in my eye. Anyway, let me see. The still my eye. Hold up, let me show you. Still my eye. God damn.
Got snow in your eyes?
No, something got
It's
in my
still
eye.
in his eyes.
I don't know what the hell got in my eye. Okay, one eyeball's messed up. We're gonna have to look at the other one. Alright, let's see. When I was looking at the EPP for Thief,
Mm-hmm.
it's for the next level of this, it's wrong on here on my sheet. Let me see.
What do you mean?
See, look, I'm gonna show you. One second.
Mhm.
Let me go into modules real quick. And go to Adventures Backpack.
If we're done for the night, I'm gonna hop
Yeah,
off.
we're done. Thanks,
Okay.
Jackie.
All right, have a good
Everybody who's
night.
watching, thank you. Have a
Good
good
night,
night.
Jackie.